Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Good morning. Good morning again. We are back here like I never left. Hello, good morning, Anna's expression. How are you, my beautiful sister? How's your weekend going? Please like and share as you come in. I'm just going to wait for a few more seconds. Hopefully, others will join us. Welcome, welcome. Please, Anna, can you hear me? Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. So I think there's a few people watching us just now. So let me get started. Yeah, Anna said she can hear me. Thank you so much, Anna, for confirming that. All right, okay. So the first topic on the day, we are talking about Madam Tinubu. Madam Remi Tinubu. She went again to my weekend is absolutely great. I just want to do this live stream and then I am going to head out to go do some food shopping. And I guess I'm going to have to be cooking. I'm going to cook quite a lot this weekend because I've been called for jury's duty. So I might not have the chance to cook during the week. So yeah, my weekend is going to be filled with maybe lots of, I'm going to be doing back-to-back live stream and also try and cook this weekend. So that's the plan. So let's get started with today's, or this morning's live stream because like I said, there's going to be multiple back-to-back live stream. So the first topic in the comments or in the title is Remi Tinubu. So Madam Remi Tinubu went to an empowerment program for the women in Rivers, and we all know what has been happening in Rivers since the past few months now. We all know that there's a power tussle. Is there a tussle? Yeah, there's a power tussle between Wike and Fubara. Both of them allegedly they are godfatherism, whatever. So as it is, which meant that President Tinubu decided to um announce. Good morning, Grace. But Tinubu decided to put in obviously a state of emergency or something, which meant that Figbara was suspended. We don't know for how long, and then he brought in the military regime. So since then, obviously, there's been a lot of stuff going on in Rivers. And yes, we was not how many weeks ago, Madam Tinubu went to go and see some student nurses in Delta. Is it in Delta or Agbo area? I think in Delta or wherever that is. I can't remember now. And they were singing, now their mama be this. So, and the student said, no, be our mama be this. And outrightly so, Remi Tinubu is not their mother. So I don't understand why the DJ or the MC decided to raise that chorus. So it was not long ago. And now, Rivers women walked out on Remi Tinubu. So let me share my screen with you. Let me open that screen first. Let me get that post first of where I'm trying to get where I saved it. So they showed Mama Tinubu. They showed that they let her know that they don't want her. And like I said, I'm not going to blame them. I do not get to load so I can open this post. So they said they worked out on how as before. They worked out on her. I'm waiting on my laptop to load. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, let's go here. Like and share as you come in. Why this is taking so long? Okay, my internet is playing up just now. Can you guys still hear me? I think my internet is playing up. I think my internet is playing up this afternoon. Okay, I'm getting there. I just want us to watch that video ourselves. Okay, we are getting there. Let me find the video. Hopefully it's still here. Okay, that's not coming up for me. Let's see under this one. Okay, I found the video. Now let me share my screen with you. I'm going to share my screen with you. Guys, please like as a comment, guys. Let me share my screen. So this was what happened, okay? This was what happened. So it says here, according to Tunde Ednut's page, women from the river staged a walkout on the First Lady of Nigeria during the ongoing Women Empowerment Program at the EUI Center in Port Harcourt, okay, chanting, "We want Sim Fubara." That's their governor, who has now been, obviously, been suspended. So let's keep listening. Are you here? Somebody saying our mommy. Somebody said our mommy. Who is their mommy? It's like these people will never learn. Can you see the level of women that are there? They are grown ass women. And somebody is still saying, our mommy, good morning, who's up? Somebody is still saying our mommy, our mommy. How is she their mommy? How is she their mommy? How is she their mommy? Let's finish watching the video and then I will drop my opinion. Okay. Let's finish watching the video. Small Are you guys here? So you guys evidently heard what the women are saying there. They said they want Sim, they do not want Remi Tinubu to come there. Obviously, she came there for an empowerment program. And you know what? Just like the comment there, I'm going to highlight that comment. This comment says here that something their men couldn't do. Big ups to these brave women. Women are now speaking up now. Women are now telling the government that, come, we don't want this government. We do not want this government. Like I said in the video that I uploaded this one, that Nigerians, we are not ready yet. We are not ready yet, because at the end of the day, I really don't fancy to talk of politics, because I just, no matter how they try to explain politics to me, I just don't fancy politics, okay? But when I see stuff like this, no, I will come out here to talk about it. So these are women who are meant to be empowered. Obviously, yes, she's gone there. And these are the women, citizens, saying to her that we do not want you. So for the fact that they are chanting Sim, I believe they are chanting to ask for the wife of the governor. Obviously, now that they've suspended the governor, they've also suspended the wife of the governor as well, who should be the one caring for the women in Rivers, but she's not there. So these women, like I said, big ups to them. Like they said, they do not want Madame Tinubu, so Madame Tinubu should stop addressing them. And I think Madame Tinubu, moving forward, my advice, because I'm going to be moving swiftly along from this topic, Moving forward, Madam Tinubu should stop attending programs like this. I want to believe that she has women among her delegates. Why is she? Because this embarrassment, yes, in a way, to her is an embarrassment, but then it's the right of these women because they are Nigerians. It is the right of these women because they are Nigerians. So to her, it might be an embarrassment, but to me, I don't think it's an embarrassment. And with that being said, I think she should stop going to this event. Send your other women in your cabinet, the women in your garden or in your office, send them there. Because was it, like I said, how many weeks ago is it that she was disrespected? She was flogged by those student nurses, saying that she was not their mother. How many of the well keep of those student nurses does she take? How does she even know how they even get to enter that school of nursing? She doesn't know. And one year MC is down saying that now their mama, if she's your mama, you can take her to your house. But this one said no, she's clearly not their mother. And I'm just going to read a few comments so that before we can move on to talk about what's been going on with VeryDarkMan and all that has been going on social media since his arrest. So comment goes on to say the most ridiculed first lady in the history of Nigeria. This is what you get when you steal the people's mandates. Allegedly, I'm hiding allegedly because that person did not hide allegedly. And the next person said, since this family decided to disgrace our nation, let's keep disgracing them too. People are agreeing. Like this, people are standing up. Obviously, they are terrified. They are scared. They are scared of what could happen if they decided to go up and say, okay, we want to start doing this. Somebody also says, since this family decided to, okay, I've already read that. Somebody says, stolen mandate, no easy to uphold, chat. Stolen allegedly mandate. I'm going to be putting allegedly, okay? And somebody also said, if your mama dey among these women, your shoulder pad suppose high, may it be well with them. This one's no be stomach infrastructure. Exactly. Only women can fix Nigeria. As it is now, I agree with these comments. Only women can fix Nigeria. And somebody also said, I love this. I also love this as well. We are finally agreeing on one thing in Nigeria. This is just a start, and I believe that many more people should come on board. Oh, look at the sun outside. It's beautiful outside. I better hurry up and go out. Somebody also said, proud of Rivers women. And yeah, Pastor, somebody said, one day the whole Nigeria will stand up against the political class in this country. Very soon we will realize the power lies in the hands of the people and not in the money of the politicians. Look at that now. So Madam Tinubu is trying to do all of this with the women. And also, Seyi Tinubu, as if I know, when I saw him gallivanting to all of these Islamic states, giving them food, buying them food, doing whatever, saying that his father is a so, I knew there's a plan. I knew there was a motive behind this movie. So Seyi Tinubu is supposed to become the next governor of Lagos State. As it is now, the Nigerian government is now a family inheritance. Politics in Nigeria is now family inheritance. Tinubu was once the governor of Lagos State. And up until how Nigeria was run by the previous two presidents, Tinubu was allegedly a part of how Nigeria has been run for the past 20-something years or maybe 18 years. Because Goodluck Jonathan was there, Buhari did 2 times. How many times did Goodluck Jonathan do? I can't remember. So those two presidents, I can categorically tell you that Tinubu was a part of their presidency, allegedly. He was part of it. So he was part of those two presidents. He was once the president of Lagos State, and now stolen mandate, allegedly, now president of Nigeria. They're already canvassing. So Baba Tinubu is president of Nigeria, canvassing to go for second time in 2027. Now his son is also being put forward as the next governor of Lagos State. And with all of the scandal that is actually surrounding Seyi Tinubu now, there's a video of a man going on social media that he was allegedly being bribed, being offered 100 million naira by Seyi Tinubu. Let me find that video for you guys. Let me find that video. I know I kept it somewhere. I just need to find it. Let me find it from where it is. It was from a lady's page. I found it. She's also a YouTuber, so she posted it on her page. So they are slowly trying to bring Seyi Tinubu into the government. So let's start from this post. I hope you guys can still see my screen. Let me share that screen with you again. So we'll talk about Seyi Tinubu because that story has been going on for a while now. Let's talk about this alleged whatever it is. So this is a post, obviously, from Adeola Fayemo. It's been going on about Seyi Tinubu and it's all over the news. So a guy came out to talk about how Seyi Tinubu allegedly offered him money What that money was for, I don't know. And there was another video of that guy, how he was allegedly battered. They gave him Kore Wutu, and he came out to say that it was Seyi Tinubu allegedly behind what happened to him. I'm not going to show the injuries of him because of YouTube policy. So let's read this post. So obviously this guy came out with a lot of allegations, and obviously what happened to him, I'm sure most of you must have seen that. And what did Seyi Tinubu come to say? The son, like, it's only in Nigeria, for the best of the part of Nigerian presidencies I can remember, I think there was when Buhari was the president, I don't think I saw any of Buhari's children gallivanting everywhere because their father was the president of Nigeria. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president, I don't think I saw any of Goodluck Jonathan's children gallivanting everywhere. Our Yoruba people will always do the most. Our Yoruba people will always do the most. So because his father is the president of Nigeria now, he is gallivanting everywhere. He is in office with his father. Why don't he chase his own stuff? All of Baba Tinubu's children are all in politics. It is now a family business. It is now a family business. Guys, please like this live stream as you come in. So he says here that obviously he came out to say this when that guy came out to allege all the allegations. So he said it's an attempt to defame my character based on the allegation that has been going on. And he had this to say: I have never held a meeting to discuss any matter with Comrade Isaiah Issa. So that's the guy's name. So, like I said earlier on, Seyi Tinubu has been gallivanting towards the northern area in the past few months now. Most of his recent videos that I saw were mostly in the north. He's been going to the north a lot. What has he got to take in the north? What has he not got to offer him? Is this the reason why Baba Tinubu has not come out to say anything about the crimes of all the Christians in the northern states in Nigeria? Something about this coming 2027 election, which meant that till tomorrow, Baba Tinubu has not come out here to speak against all those crimes of those Christians in the northern part of Nigeria. None of them, even Senate President, has not come out to talk about. We were discussing this yesterday. He has not yet gave a press, even the press release. I won't be surprised because now person go right time for him to read allegedly. So he's saying here that I have never held a meeting to discuss any subject matter with Comrade Issa in Lagos or anywhere else in the world. I have never knowingly met him before. Neither did I visit any location with thugs. All these allegations by Atiku Issa are completely fictional. That's what he's saying, okay? He continued that, wow, how can someone lie with so much confidence? Wow, an attempt to defame my character. May God be with you, Comrade Atiku Issa. So this Comrade Atiku Issa is a grown-ass man. He's not a baby that he will not know who accosted him. He's not a child. Did he just wake up from a slumber and started saying the things he started saying about Seyi Tinubu? Let's listen to what this guy had to say.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, striped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NAN's president. I was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi.
That's what that guy has to say there. And our president's son said he's never met him before, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Nigeria, if we don't take hold, Nigerians, as we are Nigerian citizens, if we don't take hold of our country, Nigeria will become what we don't want it to become. Because this guy now, like I said, is not a child. He did say, good morning, Moments with Ayomide, welcome. He did say he was invited to Lagos and was to meet with the youth minister. And I was watching the program yesterday and they were saying that Seyi Tinubu is not a youth, which is beer. He is not a youth. How old is he? How old is he? Why is he one going about with his father everywhere? All of Baba Tinubu's daughters, they are all Iyalaje of so. They are all holding places in Lagos. So they are all holding places in Lagos. So him saying that he does not know this guy, he's never met him before. I'm sorry, I don't know. But with that being said, let's go on to the issue at hand, which involves VeryDarkMan. So, like I said, there's a lot of there's a lot of video recordings by his friend Coco P, if that's his name. Let me find him. He's been making lots of allegations, and we all know that VeryDarkMan was arrested yesterday, and since then nobody seems to have heard what has happened. But his friend has been making a lot of revelations, so I don't even know where to start from in terms of what he's been saying. But I think we should start from here.
I have called out GTB, no response. I have called out EFCC, no response. It is clear that you people don't have anything against VDM except a conspiracy. I will call out more names. APC government, APC.
Election, guys.
People should please come and tell us what we have to, come and show us what we need to seal, release VDM, or tell us the offense. I will call out the rest agency. Una dey try you, wetin una dey do so, una dey stand on top babaya. The youths are angry. The only person where they make the youths even believe in Nigeria small, now, release them. I will come back again in an hour if they don't release them to tell you people what will happen next. Scoop. Allah. EFCC has refused to release VDM, and they've refused to come out openly to tell the public the crime.
Yeah, EFCC is yet.
Finally, people will see that it's a conspiracy
guys,
between GTB and the EFCC. As I should tell you people, VeryDarkMan will be spending the weekend. And on Monday, we continue the thing. But before then, I will tell you people the reasons behind this issue.
The guy is talking.
Now, I don't tell you now, these leaders, this person, they make the youth believe.
Let's go on to the
bro. I feel for VDM mama past anybody today. Imagine you seeing your son being dragged like a common thief.
It's so disgusting.
See, the problem we'll get for years now VDM I blame. I blame VDM for always wanting to tell Nigerians more than they deserve. Always wanting to carry people along. The same people who are here happy that he has been arrested. God go punish all of them when they happy to arrest VDM. What you have Coco P.O. Momsi case for GTB and they go carry Momsi to they make we go bank. I say okay, no, while I'm gonna go. Next night the year, eyewitness confirm say VDM reached the CSO for the bank. GTB Bank is an accomplice in this. It's a conspiracy.
And they are yet to say
VDM tell us, okay, I want to go. The man say, wait, now don't worry, they'll tell people wait. Before you know, they don't call police. Lock security door, that's not thief. Black van.
Why obviously I agree with him when he said that DCB Bank is obviously in they are complicit with this with EFCC, because we should allow EFCC arrest him of their own accord, not you being a part and parcel of his arrest. So it's crazy, but let's keep listening.
Pulled up, lock VDM and CPAC inside the door, security door. As soon as they come, they wear their marks close with their head. Let's say they won't kidnap them. Begin beat them. They beat them. Beat them. What did they do? What did he do? Did you issue many arrest warrants before? Did you invite him that he did not come? You begin beat him. The common man that went to fight for his mother. All these things happen in front of the mother's presence.
Can you imagine?
The moment they watch and they beat him, you go help and fight for your money. GTBank. Guys, so this is what you do to people who come to complain about their money they give to you to save GTBank. Ah, God. Okay, after beating him, we can't lie, give people for this one of the DSS so that we don't know where we will find and go. You people want him to die from the inflicted pains. You people want him to die because your aim is to kill him there. Your aim is to kill him there. What do you plan to achieve? What do you plan to achieve? Tell me. EFCC, what do you plan to achieve? Okay, the fact that the boy is speak up for the people you people oppressed illegally. The people who are in government.
Like I was saying yesterday, that you know what, even though we are all saying these things now, that there might be a lot of people that might be a part of this arrest that has been happening so far. Because like I said, VeryDarkMan is a very controversial guy. He is involved in a lot of things. He has ruffled feathers with a lot of people. So all of what we're saying now, obviously, EFCC has not said anything. GTBank has not said anything, but his lawyer has said that he is in the custody of EFCC. Yes, he is in the custody of EFCC. And if you're yet to watch the video I dropped this morning, it was like a voiceover. I did put it there that his lawyer said they've gone to see him, and his lawyer has actually released a press statement as to what happened. Okay, but let's keep listening to his friend.
Who steal money? What do people do to them?
Guys,
I'll wait for people to bring your official statement now. Let's hear the offense you put against the video. Let's hear. Because I hear one goat, they talk, say it's about NGO. Thunder fire anybody to say it's about NGO. It's not about NGO. This is about what VDM knows. This is about information VDM knows again.
So can you guys hear? He's spilling something. I think there's much more to this that we know. He's saying that because VDM knows a lot about EFCC. So what is it that VDM has against EFCC? You know, VDM is always saying, oh, EFCC can never arrest him. That EFCC can never arrest him. So what is it that he holds or he has against EFCC? And what prompted, obviously, like I said, VDM has some sort of backing, because if he doesn't have any backing, is it me that will come out and say, EFCC, who born me? But then I felt there's much more to what we are being told, or much more to what we know. But let's listen to his friend.
This is the EFCC. No problem. One thing I can put my chest for is VDM rather die than join Una. Are you going to kill him now? I will tell Nigerians about the poison and the no problem. No, I'm going to continue. Don't do that weekend now. No, they want you now. Nigerian youths, please pay attention. Pay attention to how they treat the person that cares about people. Pay attention. Stop fooling yourself.
That's what he has to say there. He's still talking.
I said the people you are fighting for in Nigeria, we fight you for fighting for them. They like to be slave. I swear to God, they like to be slave.
Guys, like this.
Most times, they feel like if they sell you out to the oppressors, they will find favor tomorrow in the hands of the oppressors. Whereas they oppress all of us. We are ready to eat anything, even if opportunity and our tomorrow. Now, Daki are already playing. Daki now already playing. Even the tell Nigeria, look at it now. People inside the bank, they watch this thing, they happen. Everybody come body. They come body.
Make them put body. Now their business. They can't put their body now because none of their business.
And to make matters worse, I would have gone there. This morning, I nearly go there. Me and Mark nearly follow go. If a pack all of us go, then for lie. I am waiting for EFCC to bring the charges now. With the wait. I know you are the government, you want the charge.
As it is, obviously no charges has been brought yet. So maybe they are waiting till Monday. As it is, no charges has been brought yet.
But the get people that will do no sense, they're going to say the people are really the ones in charge. With the way to scale Allah. I said the people you are. Their plan to whisk them away without anybody knowing the trades did not work now. This is CPAC. They finally released him. Well, I just went outside now to carry.
The other guy that was arrested with a VeryDarkMan, he has been released and the guy has an injury. So he's going to speak to him in this video.
This was when I saw him. Look at him.
So? You try fight them, what happened?
They just bundle inside the car, so I just tripped as with gun and everything. So my uncle for here, shock.
They blindfold you, shock. The first one I collect my password.
Can you imagine? What has collecting their password on their phone?
Now they're going to cook up offense when no exist, just to justify the nonsense they do.
Did you hear what he said? They are currently manufacturing charges, so I trust them. They confiscated their phones and password by force. By Monday morning, I will hear charges. All waiting to see the charges you are using to hold VDM down. You get us when I get us on a CPAC, because there's nothing you will see to pack concerning CPAC. You don't get any cases to now. Yeah, clean.
So according to VeryDarkMan's lawyer, he did say even when they arrived there, that they still proceeded to question this CPAC guy, even though it was VDM they wanted. Why were they looking to question him? They were going to interview him, but apparently they have to protect his human right as well. So they refused him speaking or even having an interview with him. So it's crazy, okay? It's crazy the way they've gone about with the arrest. This guy is a friend to VeryDarkMan. It does not mean that whatever it is that they are holding VeryDarkMan for, he ought to be arrested as well. It's just not fair. It's not fair.
So VDM now, you are looking for how to justify one hold on. With the way to everybody go see this film.
Good morning, I'm Bosola. Good day, sister. I said it before that Nigeria is not a country or a nation, but a colonial arrangement. It is where anything can happen anytime. I knew that one in Nigeria would happen to him. See, even if, like I said, I obviously now that it's EFCC that's arrested him now, who actioned the arrest by EFCC? Because it was inside GTBank when he was arrested, and they said that GTBank locked him in for an extra 5 minutes, which meant that somebody must have told EFCC that he was in that bank, because when he was on that video he made on his page, it did not say what branch exactly that he was going to. So who gave out his location? How did EFCC knew it was coming to that branch? And who actioned this arrest? Who is the factor behind this arrest? Like I said, it's controversial. It has ruffled the water of a lot of people, even me that I'm talking here now. he has not ruffled my water to understand that we want him to get arrested. I will just, now word of mouth, we go use. But then, with that being said, there are some good things he has done, and there's some things I don't agree with him. But in this regard, I am actually agreeing with him in this regard. I am solidly behind him. He's only gone to the bank to help his mom, and there's nothing wrong in him calling out the activities of a fraudulent detail. I mean, there's no crime in calling out the activities on a bank that is not clear. Because Nigeria, the way Nigeria is now, if you don't come out and call those organizations out in public, they will not take you serious. It's just like here in the UK. If there's any brand you think maybe their service was not good, if you send them an email, it will take forever. But if you go on X and tag their handle, maybe it is BT or Tesco, tag their handle. I kid you not, in 5 minutes, somebody will be in your DM. But in Nigeria, we just have to bring the news to social media. That is when they will take you serious. So this Nigeria that's happened to him, I don't know where it's going to lead to, but his friend said something which was what prompted me coming on to do this live stream. And I want you guys to listen to it yourselves. It's in one of these videos, but I just want us to get somewhere.
We will see how. We'll see the end. Scroll copy. Allah.
Samuel said, immediately VDM started talking against the government, I knew it would have problems. So let's go on to the next one. There's a video. It was actually...
bro, if they not poison Daki before Monday, from today to Monday, they'll kill him on Monday.
So he's claiming here that the EFCC are allegedly planning to poison VeryDarkMan. And this stemmed from a conversation somebody sent to him. So let's listen.
Or tell us one story, say something happened to VDM. He's no longer alive. Because there's no way on earth,
like this
VDM will carry placard and face camera with a crime. They are currently manufacturing crime. They are currently looking for the offense that is what's going to kidnap him inside the bank. You go to kidnap a Nigerian citizen who is fighting for people inside the bank like a thief. Nobody brought any warrant to us. Their plan is to poison him and make him die silently. I will tell you why. Listen.
I don't understand very well Yoruba very well, but I hear the part that they say it to be safe killing the dude with poison. They should send someone that is close to him to take food to him at the prison. They mention VeryDarkMan.
Yeah, thank you. No problem. Thank
this was a conversation somebody in Abuja heard yesterday. They were speaking Yoruba.
I want us to listen to that part again, where that person said there is a poison, allegedly. I want us to listen to that part again.
I have called out GTB, no response. Bro,
let me get to that video again. Yeah, this
bro, if they not poison Daki before Monday, from today to Monday, they'll kill him on Monday. Or they'll tell us one story, say something happened to VDM. He's no longer alive. Because there's no way on earth, VDM will carry placard and face camera with a crime. They are currently manufacturing crime. They are currently looking for the offense that is what's going to kidnap him inside the bank. You go to kidnap a Nigerian citizen who is fighting for people inside the bank like a thief. Nobody brought any warrant to us. Their plan is to poison him and make him die silently. I will tell you why. Listen.
I don't understand very well Yoruba very well, but I hear the part that they say it to be safe killing the dude with poison. They should send someone that is close to him to take food to him at the prison. They mention VeryDarkMan.
Yeah, thank you. No problem. Thank
this was a conversation somebody in Abuja heard yesterday. They were speaking Yoruba, talking about the plan yesterday. Nigerians, you wanna open an eye. They have caught him. This is a way to silence him. And the VDM is no longer talking to anybody. He's angry. He doesn't want to answer lawyer. He doesn't want to anybody. So maybe not tell us now. They will kill him.
That's a serious
because they want to know what he knows. So they will kill him. I can beat my chest that he rather die than hold placard with false allegation. They're going to kill him on Monday or poison him before Monday.
That's a serious allegation.
That's the only way. And they'll kill many of us. They'll kill many of us for the country. As it stands now, what did bring this kind of nonsense? You wake up, somebody goes to fight for a mother, you pass you through GTBank, hold on. All of you who are due today, the FCC office, today, Saturday, and Sunday, where I dey wash una. I dey wash all of una. I know everybody who's on duty. Don't worry now. You will think this is a movement. This is not one point. Did they not be the face of this movement? The issues of now.
You guys hear what the allegation he made there? That's a very serious allegation, and I would imagine that people need to keep a close eye on VeryDarkMan because nothing must happen to him. Yeah, you guys arrested him, but nothing must happen to him. Okay, nothing must happen to him. So this is another post of his.
I said, my bro, make I explain to them why I tell them that they won't kill VDM. I want to explain. Wait. See, I want to tell you people why it is clear they plan to kill VDM before. Are you aware that the people that came to cash VDM yesterday inside that bank, heavily armed, all they were shouting is, we are DSS, we are DSS, follow us, begin beat them. They claim to be DSS without showing any ID card. Nigerians more than they thank God though.
But why is it that I'm going to keep asking this, but I'm going to keep saying, why is it that Nigerian authorities, once they want to go for an arrest, they don't always do it the right way? Like if you want to go and arrest somebody, carry ID, introduce yourself, let whoever you are arresting know that you are whoever you say you are, because you can't approach people and start rough handling them without them even knowing who you are. Like, it's crazy. There are so many reforms that needs to take place in Nigeria. So many reforms needs to take place in Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that a police officer will stop your car, and when you've already given them all they ask you for, the next thing they will start assaulting you. The next thing they will start treating you as if no, you don't be Nigerian. They will start treating you as if you're not meant to be in that country. So many reforms needs to take place in Nigeria. And like I said yesterday, guys, we all see what is happening in Burkina Faso. Can we all see what is happening in Burkina Faso? Like, Nigerians, we are not ready. We need to wake up, but let's keep listening to him.
Nobody in this country can impersonate. Even me, personally, I am happy that VDM is even alive. Because those same people will come, claim to be DSS, we fight VDM for FCC. Tell me why they go lie. If the plan is not to carry the boy and want to kill him, why would they lie? You come and claim to be DSS.
These
are to be
FCC.
So DSS, don't they do Uber now, be? DSS Uber for the force. Where DSS go pick for Yaya Junction. Can they go drop for ESC bus stop? Abi? Nobody happy now, say at least the person with the hold with them come on for ESC office. Even now, we never know if they're alive, because even VDM, as if to talk to anybody. We don't even know, as I speak to you now, now strong eye, I think they believe say they are alive inside FCC. When they claim say nobody see lawyer. I don't even know. I am still hopeful. So on Monday, we they wait. So they say I will try to go to the ESC office to know if they go allow me I see him, or they go and arrest me join. We they wait. And all of them are quiet.
No go.
All of them are quiet.
If you go, they go arrest you.
If you can put the VDM, who are you? Don't worry now with the whoosh. It's go copy. Allah. I said, my bro, make I explain to them why I tell them.
So that's what he said there. So I'm trying to upload a video. So someone has just uploaded a video onto I think they shared that video with Vanguard, saying that is an evidence or proof that VDM was not arrested inside GTB. Let me find out. Let me open it for you guys. I've just put it onto my Dropbox. Like, guys, leave your thought and opinion in regards to what is happening right now, because it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy what they are making VeryDarkMan go through. It's crazy. Let me open this video. So it's meant to be a proof that he was not arrested in the confines of GTB Bank. I hope you guys can see it. So it says a watch evidence showing that VeryDarkMan was not apprehended at the GTB Bank. Can you guys see it? Maybe I should download the video, and then that way I'll be able to. Let me download it. It might take a while. So guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section for me. And if any of you wants to jump on and say one or two things, let me know in the comment section, okay? And then we can. So there's this post from Kuti Juice. I don't know who this lady is working for, but she's been all over the place saying, you see Deji. So Deji is the lawyer for VeryDarkMan, okay? He is one of the VDM's problems. And I pray this his ways doesn't end up causing VDM huge in future. He's a lawyer now, so I believe that he would advise him. Let me read Samuel's comment. So Samuel said, I don't think they will want to buy him. They will want to know the information he has and look for a way to bribe him and keep him silent. Well, his friend was saying that for VeryDarkMan to release whatever it is they want, they think they can get from him, that he would rather buy himself than give them any information. That's what his friend said. So this lady here, I don't know. At some point, I agree with some things she posts, but now she's pretty much talking that the very dark man's lawyer does not have his best interest at heart. I don't know about that. So I saw this post as well. A guy called Lekon Adeyemi. So he said in solidarity, and with that being said, banks are people who are banking with GTBank are already withdrawing their funds. Yes, GTBank don't they lose customer. Customers are already removing their funds. Guys, please like this live stream for me. And if you want to come out and say one or two things, let me know and I will drop the link in the comment section so you can come drop your opinion and hear your views about what you think is actually happening. So we have about an hour and a half to spend today. So let me know in the comment section if you want me to drop the link and I will drop the link. So this man said, it's called Lekon Adeyemi. So he said, in solidarity with VDM and Mom, I'm closing all my 6 accounts with GTBank ASAP. By this post, I'm instructing my children and my family to do the same. Anyone who wishes to transact business with me using a GTBank account has failed before starting. See, this is the energy. This is how we should go. This is how it should go.
Why everybody drag GTBank? Wait till you guarantee trust.
There's a lot of people with opinions, so let's hear what this person has to say. While that video I'm going to share with you is
anybody for anywhere. If they go buy something for road, the FCC go arrest you for road. You understand? If they go church, in front of your church, they go arrest you. You don't go blame the church. If they go hospital, in front of the hospital, they go arrest you. You don't go blame the hospital. You know, just like that.
Just watch something because this guy is not wearing any clothing. So, okay, this is a video I wanted to share with you guys. Let me play it. Hold on, let me do my own. Let me open this first, and then I'll be able to share with you. There's no sound, but let me share my screen with you so you guys can watch it from my screen. Okay. So obviously this video is meant to be a proof that he was not arrested. Right, I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay, cancel. Let me upload it instead. Let me upload it instead. Guys, if you want to come on stage, let me know and I will drop the link in the comment section. It's just uploading. So this is the video that is meant to be a proof that he was not arrested within GTBank. There's no voice, obviously. So apparently that's him with his mom. So there's no voice in it. I hope you guys can see. So that's him walking back in, saying hello to people. So that's him there. And he's walking away towards the extrans. So obviously he's already came out of the bank. He's still within the compound of the bank. He's still within the vicinity of the bank. So we are still watching. So how far is the distance from the bank to the gates? I'm not seeing a lot of him in these clips. Oh, I think that was when he was arrested. So I can see a lot of people in dark outfits now. And some people are stylishly walking away. I hope you guys can see what I'm saying. So I think that's still him at the entrance there. Yeah, Happy. I guess that was why people have been like, GTBank, they are also a conspiracy because, like I said, he did not say to anybody when he said he was going to take his mom to the branch. He did not tell them what branch exactly he was going to. So it must have been somebody who knew his movement within that bank that must have told EFCC. So this video is about 5 minutes long, so we just have to watch it to actually see. So who shared this video with Vanguard? Who shared the video with Vanguard? Morning, Abby. How are you? How was your night? So this is meant to be a video as evidence that VeryDarkMan was not apprehended within GTBank. I think that was when those people came for him. You can see those people that we can see in black outfit further towards somebody that is wearing a blue outfit. So all that is happening beside that white car. Hello, Scholar. Long time no see. How are you? It's been a while I've seen you, Scholar. Guys, please like this live stream. There's 70 of you watching and I only have 17 likes. Please like this live stream for me. I really appreciate it. So I want to assume that that's when he was being arrested because a lot of people are actually pushing towards that direction. I mean, those people at the entrance, when that guy is wearing orange, people are actually watching. It is well, my sister, it is well. So we are actually not seeing any lot. So this is
Mecca, I would like to do this video very quick.
So this is VeryDarkMan's brother, okay? So let me read the comment I saw earlier on. So Ade Remi said VDM mom unauthorized money missing in GTB is a conspiracy organized to carry out indecent attack on VDM as targeted. That could be a possibility as well. Abi said the issue was about VDM being arrested within GTB, but it was intentionally delayed in the GTB. Exactly, he did say that it was according to his lawyer that it was delayed for about 5 minutes or more for those people to arrive. So this is a conspiracy, okay? Abi said, I'm sorry, but I actually don't think it matters where it was. Exactly. He went to the bank to go transact as normal. So there must be an informer possible. AO said, we need witnesses to come out. He was arrested in front of the gate, so he's still within the vicinity. EFCC and GTBank, both of them is not far from them. Scholar says, so CCTV still they work. If not common person, will they show us CCTV? I think this is their own way of trying to get away from it, but like I said, GTBank don't they lose customer already. So let's hear what VeryDarkMan's brother has to say.
As possible. I don't want to talk too much. I want to just talk about GTBank and everything that happened today. And GTBank,
I was saying yesterday that they actually look a lot alike.
I'm so disappointed because you played a role in the kidnapping of my brother today. You played a very, very, very important role because from the moment VeryDarkMan got to the bank, you gave the information out that VeryDarkMan was in the bank. You the same bank.
His brother is alleging now that it was GTBank that gave EFCC information that VeryDarkMan was in their branch. Allegedly, and you guys heard it from his brother.
You the same bank we say you come on money from my mother account. They try me, they find we rectify and peacefully. We no fight now. We came to the bank. Only for you people claiming to be helping us, you went ahead and did your communication with whosoever you did your communication with. And after that, when VDM was done and about to leave your bank, you locked him in your door. When I mean door, now that door you see for enter bank, you press your green button, where you go open, where you go enter. As soon as they come outside, they lock him inside that place for 5 to 10 minutes. First off, it's not a criminal. You no get anything we don't do now. Only for una to come there, cover him face like thief.
Again, why arrest him that way? And I saw a post, somebody was like, when they were arresting him, they were like, that the people who came to arrest him were allegedly shouting that they were bandits, that VeryDarkMan and his friend were allegedly bandits. Like, seriously? Bandits were there inside those bushes for all those expressway to Benue, all those way. But now inside bushes, they're bandits there. You won't see them go to those places to go arrest those people. But a single guy who was basically going to the bank to correct the unusual activity on his mom's bank account, they went in like armed robbers themselves allegedly to arrest him. Why put a cloth over his head? Why arrest him like all those jihadists? Why do that?
cover his face.
Abi said it is also possible EFCC was tipped off about his work. Possible, yes. It's not weird that an EFCC official is looking around a bank similar to NDLA being at the airport. But this one, Abi, I would imagine they will have multiple GTBank branches in Abuja. But I feel like whoever gave them information that it was at that branch, that information must have been given within GTBank, that particular brand that it was at. Whoever informed them must have been at that bank at that time. Or maybe they've just said that anytime he comes into Nabamona, arrest him. But let's keep listening to his brother.
Come beat him, carry him, go. You beat the guy. My mama. Like, I don't understand. Waiting on our agenda. We they complain for kidnapping every time. Now the same way this kidnapping they happen, now the same thing I just do. Like, because fine, people they set people up for kidnapping. GTBank set up my brother so that they'll come carry him from their bank. GTBank, what is your agenda? Are you trying to dodge what you're doing, or are you trying to protect your staffs? Because I see no reason why I would come to your bank and open an account. I'll give you my NIN for you to enroll me in your bank. And after all of this, you come back and tell me someone used. You said someone used my NIN to take loan from your bank. Who is that someone? GTBank.
Exactly.
So you can't defend that you went ahead and planned for the kidnapping of my brother. No wala.
This is Agbaya guy. Let me share my screen again. I found a post from this guy. This guy, he annoys me at times. His name is this guy whose brother was ex-governor of Osun State. Is he Osun or Undo? I don't even know. I can't remember now. But let's hear what he has to say. Let me share my screen with you so that it's not me that is talking. Guys, if you want to come here and say something, let me know, and I will drop the link in the comments so you can jump in. I have time today. Like I told you guys, I'm on holiday for a week. I have time today. If you are going to be here for 5 hours, so be it. Let me share my screen because I'm bringing everything the way it is.
Our own VeryDarkMan is in EFCC training school.
Can you hear
He's on training. It is normal when you stand and speak against injustice. That is what you get. It has happened to me before during Mago. I was detained. I was taken to court. I was in court for 7-8 years before they just free me because they are wasting taxpayers' money. You see? So it's the same thing now. You know, of course, when you speak the truth to the power, they don't like it. They will look for all means to shut you up. And I want to remind you people, the rattles, the size of the battle you fight determines the size of your breakthrough. So this is part of the battle to reclaim our country back. You can imagine NNPC, they wasted a lot of money, billions in dollars on refinery where no work. Their own refinery where they spent billions of dollars, it don't stop working. But the Dangote refinery, private, is still working. So you can see what is going on. That is Nigeria for you. You can see our minister going around with Rolls Royce. They can't arrest that one. But we that we are saying no, enough is enough. We are their target. Yeah. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't give up and don't lose hope. Even though they say freedom of speech, but freedom after speech in Nigeria is not guaranteed. Exactly. So it's normal. Kongun in Yoruba, a kongun sibikon. That means say bag. They are bo. We end somewhere, somehow, someday. Maybe even VeryDarkMan will end up becoming EFCC chairman when we take our country back. We will flush them out, replace them with good people, and change our country for good. Don't give up. Be strong. This battle, they will intimidate us. They will razzle us. Me, every day, I don't pack my bag, ready for detention. That is the spirit.
Man said he's ready for
that is once you take it upon yourself that no, you will not allow this impunity, this injustice to continue. You should be ready for the consequence. So we call on EFCC, free VeryDarkMan now. And you see, guys, VeryDarkMan is gonna come out stronger and better. Don't give up. Don't keep quiet. Don't be scared. Say your mind. The country belongs to all of us. It's our money they are spending. Even the EFCC that arrested VeryDarkMan yesterday, now our money they said our own very.
So Abby said, we've also made a lot of assumptions. We actually don't know EFCC issue with it. So Abby, his lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, has released a press statement which confirmed that EFCC are actually holding him. And when Deji Adeyanju went, because they arrested VeryDarkMan with his other friend called CPAC or something. So they released that guy. And when his lawyer, who actually, so it is Deji's firm that is representing VeryDarkMan. So the other lawyer is other associate who went to visit. I'll see if I can find that press release. This other associate who went to visit him said VeryDarkMan refused to come out and see his lawyer. So we don't know what has happened to him. We don't know what they've done to him. Maybe he felt what happened to him shouldn't have happened to him. Maybe he's traumatized. So let me see if I can find that post. I actually found it on X. Let me see if I can find X. I think I have X on this channel. Let me see if I can find. I have X on my laptop here. So I was reading that post. I dropped a video this morning actually. Let me see if I can find Comrade Deji Adeyanju, because he dropped a press statement. Comrade Deji Adeyanju. Let me find it, guys. I'm waiting. Adeyanju VDM. So hopefully, because there's a lot of very Deji Adeyanju. I'm trying to find that exact post. I'm trying to find exactly that post from his page himself. Because he said that VeryDarkMan refused to speak to anybody. I don't even know how to use this. Let me go to where it was tagged. Holding him is what he should be asking for. Okay. Right, so this is the post. Let me see if I can share my screen with you. Let me share this with you. So the post that he made in regards to his arrests. So this was the preliminary statement. So you can see Deji Adeyanju and partners. So Abi said, holding him for what is what I asked. Okay. So like everybody's been saying, EFCC has not come out to say this is what he has done. They've not even told his lawyer. We don't know why EFCC arrested him, not if EFCC are exactly, yes. So we don't know why. So that's what everybody wants to know, that why was he arrested? Why was he arrested? We assumed it's linked to GTB. That's what I'm saying. All right, okay, Abby. So this is a post from, this is a preliminary statement from his lawyer. So he said preliminary statement of the arrest of Mr. Martins Vincent and his friend, aka CPAC, by officers of the EFCC. So it says earlier today, on the 2nd of May 2025, our attention was drawn to the fact that our clients, VeryDarkMan and his friend, were arrested by EFCC immediately after they exited GTBank premises in Garki. So upon receipt of the information, they went there to see him, and they confirmed that our clients were being detained by officers of that particular EFCC. So further inquiries at the SDC led our colleagues to a certain Mr. Chukwu, who was identified as a lead officer in charge of the case. Our colleagues subsequently requested access to our clients, but they were informed that Mr. Vincent Osei declined to see anybody. So VeryDarkMan declined to see anybody. However, our colleagues were able to see his friend CPAC, that one that we listened to earlier on, that he had a leg injury, who narrated the circumstances leading to their arrest. From our interaction with from our interactive session with Mr. Avura, that was CPAC, we were able to gather that Mr. VeryDarkMan, his mother, and CPAC visited GTBank to make inquiries about the incessant deductions from VeryDarkMan's mom's account. Following the conclusion of the inquiries, they attempted to exit the building but were locked in the bank security door. Can you hear that? They were locked in the bank security door for over 5 minutes. Shortly after, they were accosted at GUN points a few meters outside the bank's premises. You know, they were panibited and blindfolded by some armed men wearing black uniforms. According to Mr. Avura Sipak, VeryDarkMan refused to speak with anybody, presumably because of the psychological and physical trauma he experienced in the hands of the arresting officers who labeled him as bandits. Can you imagine? They labeled him as bandits. How is he a bandit? The way they are going, they might probably just try to put an offense that is not his own on his leg. Because tell me why they collected their phone, forced their phone password off them. Why? Like when you are arresting somebody, why are you collecting their mobile phone? Why are you trying to gain access to their personal mobile phone? So we were further informed by Mr. Sipak, which was VeryDarkMan's friend, that they were transported to the EFCC headquarters at Jabi, Abuja. At the time of the statement, we are unable to confirm the whereabouts of Mrs. Otse. So they were unable to confirm whereabouts of VeryDarkMan's mom. Okay, so it says Mrs. Otse there. And we thereafter sought to find out from the EFCC officers the exact allegation against Sipak, his friend, because that one too was arrested. The man handled that one. And having not been able to speak to VeryDarkMan, subsequently we were directed to proceed to an immigration interrogation room where 4 EFCC officers led by Mr. Chukwu attempted to interrogate Mr. Avura, which is VeryDarkMan's friend, regarding his relationship with VeryDarkMan. Despite repeated requests, the EFCC officer refused to disclose the specific allegation. They are not telling anybody the allegation they have against even Sipak, this one that was arrested, but only showed our colleagues an arrest warrant. Arrest after bringing out arrest warrants. Like I said, only in Nigeria would they beat you before they even showed you an arrest warrant. So they showed them an arrest warrant for VeryDarkMan, but they arrested his friend. That his friend, I hope, is sued EFCC. Exactly, Abby. They refer to VeryDarkMan and his friend as bandits when they came to arrest them. So they only showed our colleagues an arrest warrant allegedly issued against VeryDarkMan by his worship Nje Kaduru, the chief magistrate, blah, 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 regardless of our protest against the procedure adopted by the EFCC officers, which sought to elicit information from Sipak without first informing him of the allegations against him. The officers still attempted to continue their interrogation. So that was that. So it's been confirmed, but so far, nobody seems to know what the charges against VeryDarkMan is. Nobody seems to know what he has done. And I saw a post from this guy that is always shaking the head. They call him Mr. Red Bra on Instagram. He had something to say. Let me see if I can remember his name. Uche Maduagu. Is that not his name? Yeah, that's his name. So he has something to say. Let me share that. Let me share it with you. Let me share my screen. He has something to say. And when I was watching, I was like, come, what's this one saying? But as it is, we have to we have to the guy has removed audio. Okay, so it's a post. So it says here that VDM allegedly involved in 600 million naira laundry case. Allegedly, EFCC to charge him to court on Monday. According to the information we are getting, it's only Uche Maduagu that has this information, because I have not seen this information elsewhere. It's only Uche Maduagu that has this information. I have not seen it anywhere else. So that's what I'm putting allegedly. So according to Uche Maduagu now, it says VDM allegedly involved in 600 million naira money laundry case. EFCC to charge him to court on Monday. According to the information we are getting, VDM has been allegedly receiving millions from unknown people to keep. Why did he do all this? So now waiting Uche talk with that. So I think I saw a post I wanted to read earlier on. So okay, Abby said, I'm saying this because EFCC has arrested a lot of influencers because of their cash flow. Yes, VDM is controversial, but could simply be his NGO account or whatever or other. So his friend Coco P said it is not about the NGO. I played a video of him saying that earlier. He said it's not about the NGO. So Omobosola said things are going to be worse because Nigeria is a colonial arrangement of 100 years of which ended in 2014. Since then, Nigeria has stopped existing. Mr. Samuel, I'm sorry, I'm not able to pronounce, so I'll call you Samuel. Satan still regrets killing the death of Joe. The government will regret VDM arrest. Abi said they've been waiting for him and looking for an opportunity. Exactly, that's what's happening here. So this post from Uche Maduagu says VDM is allegedly involved in 600 million naira money laundry case with EFCC. Latest information reaching us now. He has to be charged to court on Monday. Who sponsored his trip to China? Why? He claimed to be doing a lot of businesses, but do you guys know where he was getting funds from? EFCC has been on his case for over 8 months now. VDM will allegedly be charged for money laundering and other offenses by EFCC. Trust no one, trust only Jesus, because not all that glitter is gold. So that's what Uche Madiagu is saying. I don't know where he got his information from. Like I said, this information that I'm reading, I've only seen him from his page alone. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. So let's go home to the home page to see what else has been said. Let me refresh this page. Maybe we'll get further information about what's been going on. So his friend has also made other videos. So let's hear what he has to say.
Yes, yes. I like the fact that you are ready to play games. Since you have started bringing out clips, show Nigerians the complete video of everything that happened upstairs. Show Nigerians the complete CCTV footage of what happened outside and everything that happened upstairs. Then number two, your CSO. GTBank, I like this approach. Yes, yes. I like the fact that you are ready to play games. Since you have started bringing out clips, show Nigerians the complete video of everything that happened upstairs. Show Nigerians the complete CCTV footage of what happened outside and everything that happened upstairs. Then number two, your CSO should bring his call log. All the calls your CSO made, he should bring it on WhatsApp. Bring it. You should not delete it. He should bring it. Because I know he will delete it. Show Nigerians what happened. I will not see what happened upstairs, but show Nigerians. GTB, this is the worst attempt.
I'm just reading a comment there. Somebody said, "Nah, APC arrest this guy." You guys remember that a lot of people, was it recently that APC asked him to apologize and he said no, and VeryDarkMan gave them water. He said God punish all of them. So this person saying, bro, you all are calling GTBank. Make I tell you now after APC after APC tell these guys to apologize. He was arrested. Now APC arrest this boy allegedly. I'm putting allegedly because this guy did not put allegedly. So yeah.
People have made to salvage it. See, GTB, you don't go like this one. You are a disgrace. So since yesterday when they talk say VDM, they miss, una quiet. The only time people speak is to bring out this kind of CCTV footage. Una go regret this move. No, show Nigerians, GTB, what happened inside your bank. Did VDM get angry at your bank or not? Show us. And wait, scope copy. Una go hear them today. GTBank.
So you guys saw there that a lot is happening. A lot is happening.
GTBank, I like this approach.
Abi said they've been waiting for him and looking for an opportunity. Yes, absolutely. They accuse influencers of this all the time. Exactly. I'm sorry if his friends and lawyer won't actually see what the issue is there. They can't be rolling these things out. Yeah. So far, his lawyer said, yeah, he's been arrested, but we don't know what they're going to do.
Good morning, dear Nigerians.
So this is his
First off, most of you think education is a big problem in Nigeria or everywhere in the world, but you should understand that education is knowledge and knowledge is power. You understand? So now, in the country...
This is VeryDarkMan's brother, okay?
Good morning, dear Nigerians. First off, most of you think education is a big problem in Nigeria or everywhere in the world, but you should understand that education is knowledge and knowledge is power. You understand? So now, in the country where you want to arrest an individual and you don't bring up a warrant and go to his house and pick him up the right way the officers in Nigeria should do, then it's called kidnapping. And when it's called kidnapping, there are things we actually look out for, because after every 24 hours, they're going to demand to speak to the family member or anybody that they know can actually raise help or bring out money for them. But in this case, we didn't get any information. And we also know that if the police or any uniformed men in Nigeria should pick you up, within 24 hours, they are still going to reach out to your family. But in this situation, we are yet to hear from both parties. So right now, I would like to show you what happened to my brother yesterday. Thank you. So yesterday, after they came out from the bank, the police or the EFCC or the kidnappers are kidnapping.
I don't know why this boy is now covering his face. You've already made several videos without covering your face. Everybody knows what you look like. So I think maybe this is another person that is just about to start talking just like his brother. There's no reason why you're covering your face, because we've seen your face. Like, there's about 5 videos of you that it's already on my phone. I know what you look like. Mr. Man, if you come across the video, please remove that rag on your face, okay?
They double cross their cars that they were going out with after they left the bank. After locking them in that door for 5 to 10 minutes, they barricaded them. And immediately they barricaded them, this is what happened. Come in. You come in.
Okay, showing us how they
Now, mind you, after they did this, they took them straight to wherever they took them to, and they covered their face. And since then, we didn't hear anything from the kidnappers, if actually the kidnappers took them, or we didn't hear anything from the EFCC, because we are meant to understand that they were actually taken to the EFCC office. So, are we dealing with kidnappers here or the EFCC? Because you guys are here to get to me or my family to tell us, okay, your brother is here, come and see him. You have not done the right thing to see. I just pray this country doesn't happen to anybody, because this is all we are on right now. Please, dear Nigerians, thank you.
So that's what his brother had to say there. Okay.
I've just you want to arrest
as well. I'm going to be sharing with you as well. Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm here. I'm not in a rush. So let's go to home. I've seen some posts that I've already saved again on my profile. Welcome, Dario Lighton. Welcome. So I've saved some posts here and I'm trying to get it. I don't know why. Guys, the link is in the comment section. If you want to come and talk, we have time today. So I've seen a lot of posts actually. So this is one here. This one says, VeryDarkMan doesn't control his mouth while making videos. His fans also are part of his problems. They hail him for doing wrong things. And this is one of the videos. Apparently some of
the most corrupt people, like I said, 90% of them are corrupt.
So this man here, it says, who is he? Is the head to governor of Delta State governor. This is the aide to Delta State governor. So he said VDM talked carelessly. This is VeryDarkMan video against EFCC. Can VDM prove what he said in this video? Instead of you guys ranting, you should be doing the begging thing. I want him to be released, even though I am disappointed in him for speaking carelessly. So this is the reason why this one is saying that he's talking anyhow. So let's listen to the video. He said that does VDM have proof of what he's saying? Guys, please like this live stream for me. Let's take this live. Let's take the like to 50. There's 93 of you watching me. Please like this video for me. I really appreciate it. Please, thank you.
When they are ready to let me prove it, I'll prove it to them. They should come and say, if VeryDarkMan defame EFCC, let's go to court. Let us go. And we prove it that 90% of you are corrupt. These people are very corrupt. EFCC are the most corrupt people. Like I said, 90% of them are corrupt. When they are ready to let me prove it, I'll prove it to them. They should come and say, if VeryDarkMan defame EFCC, let's go to court. Let us go. And we prove it that 90% of you are corrupt. These people are very corrupt.
We know one die, but one go heaven. Heaven and Yamaka Nigeria talaga. Nigeria is the human liberation talezi baka. It's all ije nigwe. Manager yung. Akwa VeryDarkMan ga-ebu. Even na more than 4 hours ebu VeryDarkMan. Internet ajụ oyi. Internet adịghị ekpo ọkụ.
So guys, I decided to have my own.
We don't know the power of social media. And the only
I'm just trying to bring as much updates that I've found so far. So we already spoke about this one where his friend was saying they probably want to buy him or something. So, like I said, GTB are already losing customers. Welcome, David Black. Welcome. Samuel said money laundry on VDM. I doubt that VDM won't be laundering money and be coming for EFCC the way he's doing, because EFCC will definitely know. Okay. Oh, Lighton said Nigeria is not a nation, not a country. We don't even know what Nigeria is now. They have sold us. I don't even know what Nigeria is now. Democratic Republic of Yoruba is in the West. No, okay. So, like I said, GTBank, they're already losing customers. You know, people are already moving their money out of the GTBank. So this person said, just moved all my money out of GTBank. Arresting VDM was one of their greatest mistakes. GTBank, you just lost a customer, no going back. I have moved my money already to my money point. So people, yeah, that's a different video there. We've already listened to this one. We've already listened to these guys when we're talking about Seyi Tinubu. So we've listened to that as well. I've listened to that before as well of his brother. And yeah, so let me go refresh my page again and see if there's anything else. Guys, if you want to say something, I've got a link in the comment section. Come and drop your views and opinions here for us. Okay, let's listen to what you have to say. Because as it is now, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening. So his brother has said, if people where they still person carry their brother, they should make their demands. That they should make their demands known. But so far, they've not made any demands known. We don't know why EFCC arrested VeryDarkMan, so they are not bringing up anything yet. So guys, it's been an hour already. If any of you like, let me drop the link in the comment section. Like, guys, let's talk. What do you think? Who do you think is behind this arrest of VeryDarkMan, or what do you think he has done? I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. So I've got I've got half an hour more to go. If a few people want to come in and hear their views as to what they think is going on and how Nigerians could actually take hold of Nigeria back, feel free to join, to click on the link in the comment section. I can take about 4 calls if there's anyone in the house who wants to come in and say something. If not, I might as well start rounding up. But in my own opinion, so many things have to change in Nigeria. A lot of things have to change in Nigeria, especially if you're going to arrest people, or if an arrest has been put in place for somebody, identify yourself, especially at this stage where people where they steal people plenty for Nigeria. You can't just approach somebody and you don't identify yourself and you expect them to willingly follow you. It's not possible. It's not possible. And like I always say on my channel, that all of the people we have in the arms of government in Nigeria, they travel abroad. African First Lady, welcome. They travel abroad. They know how things are done, but they are just refusing to do such. They travel abroad. They see how the system works. They see how some systems are being used. So if you are a policeman in Nigeria, you want to go and arrest somebody, it's common sense. If you're going to wear your mufti, if you're not wearing your uniform, have an ID badge. Show me your ID badge. Let me know who you are. Why am I being arrested? Where is the arrest warrant? As long as I see those, I will follow you willingly. And before I follow you, that will give me enough time to call 1 or 2 people to say, oh, by the way, I am being arrested. And while you are there, ask them, where are you taking me to? Okay, if I'm a police officer, it's the way it happens here. It's the way it happens here. If a police officer is arresting for whatever reason, either they are wearing their mufti, they will introduce themselves. While they're introducing themselves, they are showing you their ID card. If they've got an arrest warrant, they are showing you the arrest warrant, say this is the arrest for your warrant, and we have come from so division. And they will tell you this is where they are taking you to. So while they've given you that information, it is now up to you to call whoever you want to call, either your family or a lawyer, and tell them, oh, by the way, I am being arrested, and this is where they are taking me to. This is where they are taking me to. So which means that at least in a way, you are able to the victim or whoever is the suspect that is being arrested, you are able to inform your family or your loved ones that you are being arrested, so they know what is happening to you. But in this case, he was taken, and it is after the fact they are just showing him or his friend the arrest warrant. Like, make it make sense. And also, why would a Nigerian police officer or whatever officer in Nigeria be arresting you and they are assaulting you and they are panel beating you? Where is that being done? Like I always say here in the UK, that a policeman wants to come and arrest you, even though if there's enough evidence at that time that they're arresting you that you were guilty of, and by the way, you are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Even if all evidence shows, say, you buy somebody, then catch you for this, say you buy somebody, they have no right whatsoever to place their hands on you. They have no rights, because at the end of the day, all of their actions while they are trying to arrest you, all will be accounted for, will be discussed when you get to court. Look at, for example, let's say this case of Timileyin Ajayi. Let's say Timileyin Ajayi was a man who was being arrested in the UK, and that offense, even though they got exhibit from him, they cannot put their hands on him if this were to happen in the UK. Even if he resisted arrest, even if it makes it difficult for them to arrest him, they will still not treat him like beating him the way Nigerian police will beat you. You don't have correct motor certificates, they will beat you. You refuse to give them a gunje, they will beat you. Like, seriously? So many things needs to be reformed in Nigeria. And I've always said this since the case of Selina and Afiba, Nigerian police needs to be rehauled. ELCC needs to be rehauled, because now all of the people that have been chopping all the money in Nigeria allegedly, all of them are now decamping to APC. Now that they decamp to APC, I'm going to bring that video. Maybe I will do a live stream, because it's just about having the time to make videos nowadays. I would rather do a live stream. I saw a post of where it says that mostly all of the people who were once governors or ministers, who were from a different party, who were being investigated by EFCC for fraud, now that a lot of them have now moved to APC, all of those investigations that EFCC was investigating them for fraud, now EFCC has kept quiet on them. Because what? They are trying to turn Nigeria to a one-party country where we say there won't be any competitor. So now this 2027 election now, you won't be surprised that now only APC people go run the election themselves. So there won't be PDP or whatever. Make that make sense. Even US, multiple political parties came together to contest for the presidential election. The way, in fact, let me find that video. Let me find that video of where Peter, what's his name? Peter or something was saying it. Let me see if I can find his name. Yeah, I found him. Where they are now trying to make Nigeria like a one party, where we say it's only one party that is going to be contesting for election. Let me share my screen with you. And this guy is making a lot of sense. All of his videos, it makes a lot of sense. Let's listen to it.
It is a dangerous system to operate where the entire commonwealth and decision-making of a nation and a people is handed over to one person or a group of persons. If you want to see what state capture look like, look at Lagos State, where one person has been de facto governor for the last 24 years. Forget whoever that is sitting there. You decide to bring who you want. If they go against you, you remove them from there. The commonwealth of the people is pocketed, and then you begin to dole out cash. You remember during the time President Tinubu they contest in 2023, one actor come out, he butt naked in the beach.
Diolite, huh? You know what? The way Nigeria has been going on since I've been saying this, maybe the British colonial should come and take us back again. At least the way they were treating us then, we are all smart now. We are all our eye open. They cannot take us as a slave anymore. Maybe they should come back. Maybe they should come and rule Nigeria again, because the way it is going, the way Nigeria is going now, everything's in shambles. Maybe the British colonial should come back. Maybe they should come back. Because how can a certain person, and like I said earlier on, that I would not be surprised if he was within the government when Buhari and Jonathan were presidents. He was once a governor in Lagos State. Now his son they've stylishly introduced his son to us as the next governor of Lagos State in 2027. All of his children are all holding arms of, like, they own Lagos. Yalaji of Lagbaja Market, Kinikon, all of Tinubu's daughters, his children are all in one out of the government or the other. Why? They've turned into family inheritance. They've turned Nigeria to family inheritance. It's crazy, but let's keep listening to this guy.
Praying for the success. What happened? He said when he was sick, the then aspirant supported him to be treated overseas when he was governor. When you are governor, the money you are supposed to use to provide health insurance for your people, you decide to personalize it. Then people who are close to you, you begin to give one after the other. But you are also on life pension since you left as governor. So where did you get the money to become a philanthropist? Nigerians politicians become philanthropists without enterprise. You had no business, no profit after tax, but immediately you became governor and left. You became a billionaire. From where? How much is your salary? What do you earn? So you are using people's money for philanthropy. So that is the danger of moving that Lagos template to the national, where one person decides what happened in your local government. You are not from, you may be from Abia, you may be from Rivers. They will decide who will be senator there. And the person who goes there is no longer loyal to you because you people did not send him there. His interest is now the principal who took him there. Complete state capture. You do not know anything about the budget. You do not know anything about your human rights, and justice becomes the decision of the person in power. They become the authority. So whatever they say becomes law. It is no longer about the people. That is not a democracy. Democracy is a system of government by the people for the people.
Exactly.
So unless what we want to do is called something else, if we want to call it autocracy or monarchy, good for us. But if it is a democracy, you must resist state capture because your rights and freedoms depend on your institutions working independent of political powers.
Because at the moment, this
Nigeria is already in serious trouble.
So that's that about
it is a.
So I just thought I should share that with you guys, and also obviously Idris Abdul Karim has also come out to say banks, people in that bank that owns that, the people that have account with that bank, start removing your money. Start removing your money. Here is what he has to say.
GTBank, make una release VeryDarkMan. Make una release them now.
Oh, this one is playing his song. I don't want him to copyright me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to round up. Since none of you want to come up here and say something, I'm going to round up. Okay, let me refresh my page to see if there's any further news. Let's see if there's any further news. Let me stop sharing my page for now. Let me see if there's any further news. So nothing else here so far. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Okay, so it says here that people are on the streets. I don't know how true that is. It says people are on the streets. I don't know if these ones are serious, but it says people are on the streets.
If you are the one that arrested VDM, release him. And GTB, if you have in hand anything to do with VDM arrest, release him. Free VDM! 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 GTB! Free VDM! DFCC! Free VDM! 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 Free Rocket President! Free VDM! Free Rocket President! GTB! Free VDM! DFCC! Free VDM! 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 Free VDM!
So you guys can see that, and also
to do with VDM arrest.
In as much as there's a lot of people campaigning that it should be released, like guys, I'm actually throwing my weight behind him this time around. I am throwing my weight around him this time around because, like I said, I thought that even EFCC is an organization that we can trust, but we can't trust them because now they are raving mad. I'm sorry, they are raving mad. They are raving mad because all of those. Look at the case of Yahaya Bello. Look at the case of Yahaya Bello. We've not heard anything. Since they arrested him, they are still in court, going back and forth, going back and forth.
Now, see, I don't know the people behind this act, but if one single scratch, touch VDM. If one single scratch, I don't know the people behind this act. If one single scratch, touch VDM. I will reserve my comment. Nigerians, what your VDM now is prayers. It's prayers. You understand? It's prayers. The people of Nigeria just got this news now. See, I don't know the people behind this act, but if one single scratch, touch VDM. If one single scratch, I don't know the people behind this act. If one single scratch, touch VDM. I will reserve my comment. Nigerians, what your VDM now is prayers. It's prayers. You understand? It's prayers. The people of Nigeria just got this news now.
Anyway, guys, so far that's all I've found so far for today, and I'm gonna round up, guys. Like, guys, none of you want to come and talk, any? Are you all terrified? Are you all terrified of what is happening, guys? I'm like, I have time this morning. You know, it seems all of you are terrified. The link is in the comment section. If you have one or two, like, let's just discuss. Obviously, like I said, there are some things I don't agree with VDM, but this time around, they should let us know what he has done wrong. What are the charges against him? We can't just arrest somebody because, like I said, if we keep quiet about the way they've arrested VeryDarkMan, it's going to be the norm. We all know how Nigerian people in authority are in Nigeria. It's going to become the norm. It's going to be what they are going to start doing. Like, okay, that's the way we are arresting people now. So we can't keep quiet about this. We can't keep quiet about this. Okay, we can't keep quiet about this. If we are not saying anything about this, then this is going to be the norm, and they'll start arresting people that way. They're going to start arresting people that way. I'm trying to look on Instagram to see if there's any latest update. So far, there's not any latest update. But like I said, guys, if none of you is willing to come up here, we've been here for an hour, and I've been here for an hour and a half. So I'm going to go off. Okay, I'm going to read your comments, and I'm going to go off. And if I find anything else, I'm definitely going to be back here because I get time. Like, it's just crazy how Nigeria is. See, it's crazy how Nigeria is. And this is Nigeria that I'm thinking of bringing my children. This is Nigeria that I'm looking to encourage my children to come back to. Looking at what's happening right now in Nigeria, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to. Even if possible, say all of our assets, we just sell it off and stay here. Because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, you can't talk, no freedom of speech. You talk, they will carry you. Yeah, Basola, you can come without your camera. People come onto the show without their cameras most of the time. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can turn off your camera. It's fine. You can turn off your camera. It's not a must to come with your camera on. Yeah, you can come without your camera. That's fine. Basola said, believe it or not, Nigeria was arranged in a particular way for the economic benefits of the colonialists. YOT channel, what is it that you are talking about now? I don't believe you are in Nigeria, because if you are in Nigeria, you'll not be talking this opata that you are dropping, okay? Malaiton said, yes, media must be free to say the truth as it is and not exactly like people can't talk now. If people talk, they will say, hey, take the video down. If people talk now, hey, you defame. If people talk now, they do this. If people talk now, you do that. Like, even here in the UK, I told there was a post that happened, a CEO of a company, because one of the staff members assaulted a customer. The CEO stepped down. He stepped down, and I think it was CEO of Primark. He stepped down even before the news even made it to the public. We also saw a minister, a house of one of the members of parliament who punched a public, because obviously we all know if you're conversant with the house of parliament, when they do their hearsay talk, you know. And they all say a lot of things. There are some people here in the UK that don't agree with all of this things that a member of parliament say. There are a lot of people who don't agree with what the prime minister says. See the way people are now. It's Nigerians that are dragging Kemi. Okay, look at the likes of, let's say for instance, Kemi now, the way she goes to the house of parliament to talk, and people see somebody see her on the street and pour water on her. So that was the same that happens with this member of parliament. Obviously, there will be some people that do not like him, and one of this person said something to him when they saw him on the street, and he punched the person. He was jailed. He was forced to resign, tender apology, and then he was charged for assault, and he was jailed. Would that ever happen in Nigeria? Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Like I said, Nigeria is no longer democratic. It is totalitarian. Ijoba Ologun. In fact, I can't even say it is a military regime now, because even military, we don't know. Democracy, we don't know. We don't know what they are doing. What they are doing is that they just want to run Nigeria the way they want. They no longer work for the citizens. They spend all of this money Nigeria is not getting better. The lives of some lower class or even middle class Nigerians are not even getting better. You can imagine 70,000 naira minimum wage, and some companies are not even paying that 70,000 naira. Some companies are not even paying that 70,000 naira. Schools in Nigeria, public schools in Nigeria, it's a no-go. Now, Baba Kurubu went to France or where for 2 weeks. He came back. He said he wants to do, what was that, solar panel. When we have government hospitals in Nigeria with no electricity. There was a time UCH in Ibadan, it was alleged that patients are bringing their own generator to hospital. Their own generator to hospital because no electricity. Even though people in UCH still came out to debunk that. There was another news recently of a man whose wife was undergoing surgery in hospital. NEPA carried lights. By the time they were on generator, no petrol for generator. By the time they were able to get generator working, the wife who was undergoing surgery passed away. She died on the operating table because no electricity. And Baba Kurubu wants to spend 100 billion naira on solar panel. I beg, the kind it we want payam for White House for Abuja, let him payam for there, because people are losing their lives. You promised steady electricity. You went away for 2 weeks and you came back. You want to ask for 100 billion naira for solar panel for Abuja White House. So he only cares about himself. He only cares about himself. Government hospitals in Nigeria do not have adequate doctors. I was seeing a post recently, was it last night, of fake nurses in hospitals in Delta State. The doctors and nurses that are in Nigeria, you don't pay them well. That is why they are jackpying. We have a government that does not care about each and every single lives of Nigerians. It's crazy. I'm going to add Omobosola. Omobosola, unmute yourself. You are now on live.
Thank you, my sister.
You're welcome, ma. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The only thing that makes me still a bit upset with you is that you still believe in one Nigeria. My sister, it's a dream that will never come true. I am telling you. I am seriously telling you. Have you heard about Democratic Republic of the Yoruba?
No. Let me write it down.
Okay.
Now read that.
Please, I want you to do this for me.
Democratic Republic of what?
Republic of the Yoruba, yes.
Democratic Republic of Yoruba. Okay, I will look through that.
Please. Good afternoon. Sorry, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for all the viewers. Please, I just want you people to believe that there is nothing called one Nigeria.
Okay.
It's going to be. I am telling you, and I will tell you. I've added onto the comment section that please kindly go and read about the charter of imperialism. Is just only 3 pages. My sister, you will know what is going on. What is going on in Nigeria is nothing but illusion.
Sorry, my sister.
Nigeria will not work. Yes.
Let me pause. I want to address this comment. Mr. Olusegun, you are dumb. You are dumb. Akuri ni agbaya. Alailori to ro ohun lo je. Yes, stay in the bloody US. You are making money, whatever. Okay, your type, they are doing better, even for the fact that they are wherever they are. They still do not forget their home. Akuri ni now you supposed to down for that America where you did. We are talking about. We hope that yes, Nigeria will get better. We want our children to be able to go, and you are here being a nuisance. Get the F off my page, okay? Alailori to ro wo bori e se ri bi ori malu. Carry on, my sister.
Yes, my sister. Àwọn àríjẹ nínú màdàrú ni. Bọ́n nǹkan tí òye wọn ni wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá dá sílẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ wọn máa jẹ níbẹ̀.
Exactly.
Who is Nigeria working for? Who is Nigeria working for? This guy that you are seeing talking, mi ò ní pray pé kí wọ́n Nigeria ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Because àwọn tó gbàgbọ́ ní one Nigeria, my sister, please, from now on, I'm begging you, take yourself from one Nigeria. It will not work. It will not work. We own this Democratic Republic of Yoruba. It is for the indigenous Yoruba people. I am not me or Korira anybody. Exactly. But all what I'm saying is for my own tribe, because me o le ri yakuma je iran mi kin laju sile. My sister, you know what? If you have time, please and please and please, and to all our followers, please go and read about DRY. It's Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. We are not enemies to anybody. All what we want is that we want better life for our people. And you cannot get that better life from Nigeria. I'm telling you, my sister, look at all these politicians. Look at them, my sister, please. Let everybody, Nigeria will not work. Before the election, prior to election, I told people, because we are on this democratic republic, we are on, like it started, like we are, you know what, there's nothing called like secessionist. No, because Yoruba land has already been existing long time before the amalgamation of Nigeria. My sister, that's why I asked you a question yesterday that, do you know what language we can, refer to with Nigeria? Do you know what? Like, I asked you that question yesterday. I was last when you were telling me, oh, Yoruba and Hausa, English. My sister, anybody that speaks English in Nigeria, they are still under colonial arrangement. Yes, take that English off. Can we hear each other? Nigeria is not a nation, it's not a country, but colonial arrangement. I can categorically tell you, Yoruba land is a nation. There's nothing called, Nigeria is not a nation. Even the British, the colonial master, they are aware that Nigeria is not a nation. So our king said it. It's a long story. You know what? I have to be coming to your program most of the time. Our people need to be enlightened, because they've cancelled history, and it is the work of this colonial master, and they are still on it. My sister, the best thing is for everybody to part, so that we can thrive on our own. My sister, there is nothing called one Nigeria, please. I want our audience to know there is nothing, and it's not going to work. Let's say, for instance, during the Buhari regime, I told them, I said, when whoever comes in is going to be harder. Now, they say that Tinubu's government is for Yoruba. How many Yorubas can laugh now? How many Yorubas can eat? Not even, I'm telling you, there are some people who cannot afford a square meal.
True.
And they say it's for Yoruba. My sister, look at it from this instant. Fulani will come, they will put their people. Yoruba will come, they will put their people. And it's not that it's favoring the masses. So what are we talking about? There's nothing called one Nigeria. I believe in Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Please go and read about it. You know, currently, they will not let people know. They will not. Mrs. Modupeola Onitiri Abiola is the one that God said. But sister, there are so many things that is coming that people in Nigeria doesn't know. They don't know what is coming. You see all these bandits, they call bandits. They're not bandits. They're terrorists. And what they're doing is to come and it's land grabbing.
Now have a lot of them since Tinubu. I would say since after Buhari's regime. That is when we now have a lot of these kidnappers, all these bandits. Because in the time of Jonathan, all of the things that we experienced during Buhari, there was none.
My sister, it is not bandits. They are land grabbers. And their purpose is to grab land the way they grab Hausa land. You know the reason why they killed Dr. Malafia? Because Dr. Malafia exposed their plans.
Use spy. I don't want us to use the same word because of YouTube. Use spy or
okay, fine. Sorry. The reason why they find Dr. Malafia, then you see, I pity people who are still calling themselves one Nigeria. Let me tell you, Democratic Republic of the Yoruba, they've established their president. You see, Nigerian government will not let people know. You remember one time they said one Abiola wife came to Nigeria. She came to establish Yoruba land government. But sooner or later, my sister, you will know. Now, Yoruba land, as I'm talking to you now, is not part of Nigeria. What I asked from the UN Council. They will not let, we've done our declaration since 28th of 2022. Tinubu is aware of it. Seyi Makinde is aware of it. Dapo Abiodun is aware of it. All of them are aware, but they're pretending. They're pretending. Documentation is there. But because they know that people cannot get information easily. You see this problem about tariff on internet. they purposely doing it so that people will not have access to internet.
True.
But no matter how much you cover darkness, light will come up. No matter.
You remember sometimes ago,
no matter.
They blocked Twitter sometimes ago.
I know.
So they are trying to treat us like Eastern, like we are as if we are in Iraq or not this area. Like, it's crazy.
Things are going to be worse for people who believe in one Nigeria. You see, there is no way I will come out and be saying I'll be lying, because you can only lie for a certain period of time. The truth will come.
Yeah.
Even Tinubu is aware that Yoruba nation, Democratic Republic of the Yoruba land, Yoruba kingdom, and Yoruba country is not part of Nigeria. He should come out and deny it if he's not aware. He should come out and deny it. Mama Modupo, God bless her, came to Nigeria to do the proclamation. Tinubu, Babangida, all of them are aware. The only people they don't want to know is the Yoruba. But sooner or later, they will know, because there is no way they can stop it. Documents, everything is there. My sister, please go and read. Everybody there on this platform, please go and get ready.
I will do.
Good life is coming. She's there because she saw people suffering. With the amount of mineral resources that we have in Yoruba land, Yoruba people should not be suffering. Look at Yoruba now. A lot of them have turned to Alumanjeri. You can see.
True.
So thank you for giving me this opportunity to come on to your live show. I do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Please go and Google it. Dry Democratic Republic of the Yoruba is the newest nation in Africa, but they will not tell them. They will not tell the people of Nigeria. They will not tell the people of Nigeria. Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution, ma. And
you're very welcome.
I've taken my notes, written up on all of this. I've got somebody else on the stage. And Boy's Lifestyle, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You're welcome. You're welcome to my page. Feel free to drop your opinion as regards to all that's been discussed on this page so far. And if you're going to use any word that's really to buy, and try and maybe disguise the words a little bit. So you've got the floor. Boys Live, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, okay. You are free to drop your opinions. Hello, you've got the floor. What have you got to contribute?
I'm on the way. I just joined the live call, so
we're practically talking about obviously VDM arrests, all of the things going on in Nigeria, EFCC, GTBank. That was the basis of our conversation. Obviously, it led to a lot of things. So I believe you are a Nigerian, and based on the last caller, feel free to drop your opinion about what's been happening so far.
You see, Nigeria's situation, number one, is that this situation in Nigeria can be adjusted, because you see, VeryDarkMan is someone who is powerless. Let me just say he's powerless.
Okay.
VeryDarkMan is like everybody. It's like every citizen in Nigeria that have no money safe, because VeryDarkMan is a man with good intention. And you see, when you are having a good intention, it's been in our real life living. If you are a good person, definitely you are far away from a full success. You are very far away. Before you become a successful person, you will suffer and suffer and suffer. And when you become successful, you will be more stronger, successful, that no man or woman on earth can bring you down. That is in the normal real life. Then when it become a part of the truth person, if you are so much in speaking truth, you always meet the fake people, because the people who will mistreat you. But when you are fake, you get to know the real people. You see, VeryDarkMan. Yes, VeryDarkMan is innocent, and VeryDarkMan always speak the truth, and that is why he always been into trouble. But when you check out the trouble is always been into, it doesn't take time. It doesn't take time. But what Nigeria doesn't understand, when I saw that yesterday evening, I laughed. I said, this is giving this boy the biggest, or this young guy, the big emotion. They are trying to what? To drag. They are bringing him up, but them doesn't understand that. Because when you are fighting someone who is powerless, you are giving the person more power. VeryDarkMan will soon come. And when VeryDarkMan come out, the communication of yesterday will be different with communication of tomorrow. Watch. When VeryDarkMan came outside, now the government themselves, they will have nothing. And those people who make those plans, they will come out. Now, you see, they are into deep mess. They are into deep mess. VeryDarkMan will reveal everybody's secret. If you like, be under the hole. VeryDarkMan will bring you out.
I know. Obviously, we should have a system whereby we are able to voice out our concerns as normal, because the government does not know everything, and that is why the government should listen to its people. But in Nigeria that we have now, Nigeria is not, our government is not listening to us. They are just doing as they wish. And I think, like I said, there's a lot of reforms that needs to come to Nigeria. I should be, like I was saying earlier on, that if there's a bank or there's a services here in the UK that maybe I felt the services is not right, if you want them to respond to you quick, just go on X, tag them, and put your complaint. I kid you not, in 5 minutes, they will enter your DM and say, give us a call, or somebody will call you. But Nigeria, that is not the case. That is not the case.
No. Let me tell you something about Nigeria again that you don't understand. You see Nigerians having something in their mind that we, 95% people doesn't understand, because the richest people are always using the poor people. Now, someone who have over 100 billion naira for his account will come outside and look for someone who is powerless in the community. When I mean in the community, a young guy who have boys. You understand what I mean? A man who have boys, they'll not tell him, are you the one taking care of those boys? They say, yes. Okay, I'm giving you 50 million naira. I want you to gather them. Now you go back and promote VeryDarkMan. Now, when that person go there and promote VeryDarkMan, you see that person will get more crowd. Maybe he was having 50 people. He will get more than 500,000 people. Now, after getting that 500,000 people, he's coming and share celebration for what? For condemning VeryDarkMan again. Because he has already gathered the people, and he will use those people to condemn the VeryDarkMan again. Do you understand that, Lord? They first of all celebrate VeryDarkMan to get more people to join them. And when more people join their community, they will not turn back against him. That is what Nigeria are doing. You see how the EFCC being connected to the bank, because the news coming in different ways. Some say police, while some said is EFCC. But up to now, we have not gotten the yet truth, because according to the video I watched, they were saying VeryDarkMan lawyer, blah blah blah, was VeryDarkMan was arrested from the EFCC, and why people saw police arrested him. So I do not understand. Can the EFCC use police cloth to arrest someone, or it's from the police to EFCC? So there is many communication there, and there is many error there.
I mean, his lawyer already confirmed that EFCC arrested him, but we don't know why. They've not released anything. So I guess the question everybody's asking now is, waiting be his offense. What did he do?
Oh,
and EFCC has refused to speak to anybody. His lawyer went to see him. He's at the EFCC office in Abuja, but VeryDarkMan is refusing to speak to anybody. He did not even speak to his lawyer. His lawyer went there, but they were able to get his friend, because they arrested him with his friend. So they already released his friend, but they are not releasing they've not released VeryDarkMan, and VeryDarkMan is refusing to speak to his lawyer. So we don't know. So the question now is, what did he do? And now, what has happened to him that he is refusing to even speak to his lawyer? You'll have thought that, okay, your lawyer don't come now. Make you speak to your lawyer. Make your lawyer know how he go take rally around, you know. But he has refused to speak to his lawyer even. So we don't know if he's actually there or not, because it's a different thing. If they maybe they see and say, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody, but they did not actually see him to hear with their own ears. They were only passing a message saying that VeryDarkMan, no one see anybody, but they've not actually with their two eyes see him to confirm that maybe he's with the EFCC or not. But according to his lawyer said he was arrested and is with EFCC. But we don't have like proof of life. Let us say proof of life. Where is he? Give us a proof of life, because now his friend is saying they might try to buy him before Monday, because his friend said there was a recording that somebody sent to him that was said in Yoruba that they want to allegedly put something inside his food, allegedly. His friend Dick Kokopi said it. So there's a lot going on, but the thing is, EFCC obviously is weekend now. They would probably not say anything. And also, we've not heard from his mother as well, because he was arrested. According to the press release that his lawyer released, they said they do not know the whereabouts of VeryDarkMan's mom. So maybe his brother could confirm if he's seen his mom or not. So, Scholar, that's what I'm saying. There should be evidence of life. Okay, he said he doesn't want to speak to anybody. Did his lawyer press to either maybe speak to him on the phone? At least that way you can confirm that, okay, we not see him face to face, but I don't talk to him. His lawyer has not said anything of such. So we don't know if he's still breathing or not. We don't know. But his lawyer said EFCC has him. But EFCC is telling the lawyer that VeryDarkMan don't want to speak to anybody. Now, the message way EFCC can't give lawyer that. But did the lawyer try to see, let them show you proof of life. Maybe talk to him on the phone. But we don't know. So that's pretty much that.
All right. Let me say something about that. You see, let me say, for example, I had a son, and my son happens to be arrested in the police station. In any police station, is any law in the police that said I could not see my son when you have been arrested, my son? It's not possible.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm not here to bail my son. I'm here to see my son because it's my son.
Exactly. Proof of life, to be sure that he's there and he's okay.
So they'll tell me that's my son there. But right now you cannot talk to him. That's another thing. I am getting full assurance my son is inside the police station. I saw him there. So my mind is rest. But now you see the EFCC itself or the police or the government are jubilating us. Let me say something. VeryDarkMan did a video about Seyi and something's happened with the youth president, blah, blah, blah. So all those ones, all this you see is happening. I'm telling you, between God and man, Nigeria is coming to be in a critical war fighting, especially in Abuja. Watch on Monday. Just watch. Watch and see. Now, when the lawyer comes back, there is something in between. Even the lawyer, there is some what will I say? Observation through that lawyer. We need to observe the lawyer too, because you cannot come outside and say 100% sure the VeryDarkMan is with EFCC. No. Even the lawyer is not spoke well. He did not spoke well. We don't know how much they offer him. That yes, I don't know how much they offer him. We don't know how much the lawyer.
There's a blog that's actually calling out his lawyer as well.
Because you come outside and said, you come outside to your people and said, the truth is that I've heard VeryDarkMan is with EFCC, but I've not seen him. That's the truth. That's the truth. And we need to see him.
Yeah, we need to see him. Evidence of life has to be confirmed, because why
VeryDarkMan has been covered? Because they know from that bank, if they do not cover him first, 5 people cannot see VeryDarkMan and realize that VeryDarkMan is being arrested and they'll go free. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's an ordinary person, but it's an ordinary person with extraordinary people. In fact, it's just because I observe the people who are having mind. and the people who have the good intention, and the people who can stand for the war, who can fight the battle to the end, they are not on social media. That is why Nigeria people are getting just little space.
Yeah.
The people who are ready to fight the battle from the beginning to the end, they are not on social media. But if those people, they are on social media, I'm telling you, they will back up VeryDarkMan, and that EFCC, the office itself will burn with fire. It will burn up, no matter what. You know, we are just having a matter. Yeah, we are going to protect it. We fight it. But let's hear gunshot. Tau. Everybody has run out.
Everybody will scatter.
Everybody has run out. Then who are you fighting for? Ordinary gunshot, you run. Empty bullet, just Tau, you run. Then who are you fighting for? You are coming outside. Yes. You see, now people are coming online to catch cruise. Everybody is watching what happened to the VeryDarkMan. Everybody is watching just to catch cruise. We know. But, you know, they are using it as an opportunity for them to make money. It's not that way. It's not that way. That is why I say it's not everybody. I love some people who come out and talk the truth. Why some people who come out and talk the truth of making money?
Yeah.
They are using it to make money.
Yeah, I want to quickly share my screen. Thank you so much, Mr. Boys Live. I want to share my screen. So there's something a blog is saying about his lawyer as well. So this blog is saying something about his lawyer, saying that I hope you guys can see the screen. So the lawyer, let me mute Mr. Boys Live. Thanks so much, Mr. Boys Live, for your contribution. I really appreciate your presence here. So this is what this blog is saying about VeryDarkMan's lawyer. Welcome those of you who have just joined us. Moments with Ayomide. I can't see your comment on my screen here, but I can read it from another device. So that's why I've just gone to this page. So this is this blogger now is saying that Deji, obviously this is the VeryDarkMan's lawyer. So this person is saying Deji made it sound like VDM was arrested inside the banking, but that's it. See, it does not matter if where he was now arrested now. We all know he's been arrested, but why have they arrested him? So it does not matter. It does not matter now. Maybe he was arrested or not, but it's confirmed that he was arrested by EFCC. So what everybody now, I think my own concern right now, or my own interest now, is that evidence of life has it been confirmed? Because his lawyer, his representative went to see him, and his representative came out to say, according to his lawyer, that VDM said he doesn't want to speak to anybody. So was this passed to them via voice, verbal? Did they hear VeryDarkMan say this, or was it just a message that has been passed across via EFCC to his lawyers? Because we did, at this point, the way this is going now, there needs to be confirmation of life. They need to confirm that VeryDarkMan is all right and is where he is. Yes, they said the EFCC hold him, that the EFCC have him, but as his lawyers set their eyes on him, have they heard his voice? So as moving forward, I think evidence of life needs to be confirmed. That's just what I'm going to say in regards to that. I think somebody's on the stage. Let me see who is on stage. All right, okay, we don't have anybody on stage. I thought I heard somebody on stage. So let me read your comment, guys. Cindy Emmanuel, welcome. So I saw a post here. Abby is replying to Scholar. Is the one that refused, apparently. Not sure if you can believe that. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Abby, that there needs to be an evidence of life. Did his lawyer speak to him on the phone when he said such, or this was just a message that was given to EFCC and EFCC passes across to his lawyer? Because his friend now came out to say that there's an allegation that they could allegedly poison him. That this person in the bank heard it, said that they spoke that word in Yoruba, and she was So that's what we're now hearing now. That's what we are now hearing now. So Vivian V, welcome Vivian V. Good day. I heard I'm not getting upset. I had to put down things. I'm not getting upset. It was one Ayilolo that was upsetting me earlier on, but I'm sure he has already get himself out of here. He said that his family is depending on benefits. He wants stupid idiot like that. I'm sure he's away now. Billy Ray said Nigerians, EFCC has been ordered by Tinubu's government to allegedly unalive VDM. EFCC want to put. So we played that video. Billy Ray, I was just talking about that video. His friend said somebody from within the bank heard a conversation be spoken in Yoruba, that they were allegedly planning to give him a tapia. So hence why I think I posted on my thumbnail says that he might not survive till Monday, allegedly, because based on what's explained, let me see if I can find that video and I will share with you guys. It's Frank Okopi. Let me go bring that post so that you guys are not just hearing it from my mouth. Kokopi said it's not me, no be me talk am. Now Kokopi talk am. So he said it was something that somebody said within the bank that is what they plan to do. So let me see that post now.
Hello, President Daki before Monday. From today till Monday,
oh, you can hear
they'll kill him on Monday. Or they'll tell us one story, say something happened to VDM. He's no longer alive. Because there's no way on earth VDM will carry placard and face camera with a crime. They are currently manufacturing crime. They are currently looking for the offense that is what's going to kidnap him inside the bank. You go to kidnap a Nigerian citizen who is fighting for people inside the bank like a thief. Nobody brought any warrant to us. Their plan is to poison him and make him die silently. I will tell you why. Listen.
I don't understand very well Yoruba very well, but I hear the part that they say it would be safe killing the dude with poison. They should send someone that is close to him to take food to him at the prison. They mention VeryDarkMan.
Yeah. Thank you. No problem. This was a conversation somebody in Abuja heard yesterday. They were speaking Yoruba, talking about the plan yesterday. Nigerians, you wanna open an eye. They have caught him. This is a way to silence him. And the VDM is no longer talking to anybody. It's angry. He doesn't want to answer lawyer. He doesn't want to anybody. So maybe not tell us now. They will kill him. Because they want to know what he knows. So
That's a serious allegation.
I can beat my chest that he rather die than hold placard with false allegation. They're going to kill him on Monday or poison him before Monday.
That's
the only way. That's the only way. And they'll kill many of us. They'll kill many of us for the country. As it stands now, what did bring this kind of nonsense? You wake up, somebody goes to fight for a mother, you pass, you through GTBank, hold on. All of you who are due today in the FCC office, today, Saturday, and Sunday, where I dey watch una. I dey watch all of una. I know everybody who's on duty. Don't worry now. You will think this is a.
Abby, that's you on stage now. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello, Abby. Welcome.
Hope everyone is good. So first things first, I'm actually tired of Nigerians thinking that prayer is going to solve everything. The countries that, because I've seen a lot of people living in this chat to pray for him. Prayer is not going to do things and anything for him. And I'm pretty sure you have things to pray about for yourself.
Yeah.
So all of the nations that are moving forward, that are doing well, it's not centered around religion. Every time pray. I'm sick of it. One. Secondly, unfortunately, most people are going to move on regardless of what happens to VDM.
Wow.
Let's call it spade a spade, right? Like somebody said, I think it was the last man that got on stage, VDM is just like any one of us. He's not that different. The only thing that he has utilized his platform to a very great extent, but he's just a normal citizen.
Yeah.
Thirdly, as a young person myself, I'm very sick and tired of hearing the older ones telling us to go and protest, when actually you guys are the ones that meant to go and protest, because you're the ones that actually watch all of these things start and did not correct it. You not correct it.
Yeah.
Oh, from Tinubu is the owner of Lagos, whatever, is the older ones that said this nonsense. Why is Tinubu the owner of Lagos? He's not even from Lagos State originally. Sorry, my voice is a bit funny. I lost my voice a bit from last night. But yeah, so I'm saying this to say that Nigeria, every time we compare Nigeria to other countries, the youth are protesting, blah, blah, blah. It's not the same thing. You've already said it. We no longer actually operate a democratic nation. You can only protest in a place where your right is respected. Nobody, I don't hear anyone give the youth the accolades for the protest during NSAS. We went all the way. How did it end? The military was deployed on innocent citizens that were not causing a nuisance. So when you go through that sort of trauma, how do you want people to redo that? That's the closest we got to doing something amazing like that. Nobody ever goes back to that. We were gaslit. People like Fashola came and were holding camera that was clearly planted there. You know, and then now the next thing is that we're not ready to take over, take our country in our hands. How about the mothers and the fathers also lead us? Maybe out of respect, they will not shoot if the parents actually become barricades. Maybe. That's just side notes, by the way, because I'm tired of hearing that. Anyway, with VDM, the truth is, this is not the first time I'm hearing about an influencer being taken in by EFCC. And it's listening. E-money was just taken in, wasn't he? For spraying money. It could be literally anything silly. But I want us to be honest for a sec. Regardless of VDM's work, right? VDM is an easy target because he has stepped on people's toes.
Yes, I've been saying that.
When we say step on people's toes, it doesn't mean he's wrong or whatever he's doing is wrong or right. That's not the case here. I'm not a fan of VDM for my own reasons that have nothing to do with this. However, in this situation, he is in the right and they are wrong. We've said this the whole time.
Yes.
However, the truth is this thing could be anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Until the lawyer has more information as to why he has been arrested, we actually don't know why he's been arrested.
Yeah.
Right? Also, I don't like that we act oblivious to the things that Nigeria does or how Nigeria works. We are all Nigerian. Yes, some practices are not right. However, it is Nigeria and certain things happen. I say this all the time. Why would I go to an airport? Why would I go to Murtala Mohammed Airport and there's NDLEA, there's customs, there's so many stop points. And obviously the reason why all those stop points are, we all know that is actually more for bribery. You know, I don't have drugs in my bag. Why?
Why exactly?
Because you know, they always know. You know, why are you talking to me? Do you know what I mean? But all of that one is just, I say this to say that all of them they tend to work together, which should not be the case.
Yeah, they should be different. Like you work for a certain purpose, stick on that purpose. Any other person, whatever you call yourself, you have your work purpose or whatever. What we do, so whatever it is you're doing, let it align with your name. Don't be doing FCC work with immigration work. Don't be doing custom work with immigration work.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Well, so anyway, but I want you guys to understand that it is not unusual for the police to, whether it's police, whether it's EFCC, whatever body, to arrest somebody in certain places. The bank is the sort of environment that people get arrested because people do transactions that tip off that they are there. Because your bank card is linked to, do you understand, your number and all of that stuff, so your location can be pinged. That's assuming that that's how it works in Nigeria, but I know that that's how it works in the UK, where places like the airports, they know that you scan through, they're coming for you. Places like the bank, they know that so those places are normal for this sort of bodies to arrest somebody. That's why I'm not saying that it is absolutely GTB. It could be GTB tipping helpful, but I'm just trying to explain that when you do a transaction in a place like the bank that has so much information about you, if the police are looking for you, that is where they will grab you. Because it alerts them that a transaction has been made.
Yes.
I mean, that's the country where you have to go through. You know, in Nigeria now, you go through the machines now to get into the bank and stuff. So those are some of places that people get arrested all the time.
True.
By the way. So I'm just saying that I don't think that until the lawyers explicitly says that it is GTB that is involved, I don't think that it is fair to keep blaming GTB to the point where we're saying, oh, we want to collect our money and whatever. If you want to collect your money for bad banking practices, by all means, but not because of this VDM case until it is absolutely clear. Because at this point now, from what I'm seeing on X, all of them are mad. First Bank, they're always complaining about something unnecessary. Same thing with MTN and all of them. Like everybody's just moving crazy. There's no regulations for any of these companies anymore.
Yeah,
that's an issue. But anyway, the last thing I want to say is with the whole VDM thing, I do think that it could be anybody, it could be anything.
Yes,
because the truth is that he doesn't talk with tact.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when if you're protesting or you want to do something, face what you're doing. There's no need to involve people's private lives.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or people. So those things can be offensive.
Everything, even unnecessary stuff. He has everything.
He adds them
on whatever it is he's fighting for, and leave unnecessary stuff behind. Yeah.
So he adds all of these things, and those things can rub people off the wrong way. And every time we want to compare, we're in the UK. In the UK, a normal citizen cannot arrest somebody. No problem. We're not in the UK. That's Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's about who has power and money. So how about you tread carefully, since you know that?
Exactly.
Until things are rectified, tread carefully. Even you, Mama, when you do your lives, you say, "Oh, I don't want to offend anybody because I want to enter Nigeria."
Because I want to enter Nigeria, I don't want to offend anybody. So
you can actually push your point across without being in that situation, because we know that it's not a country that allows freedom of speech.
Exactly.
So how about we tread carefully? What will happen if you say what you want to say with tact? Absolutely nothing. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Abby, for your contribution there. So Coco P, his friend just made a post now that he has gone to EFCC to try and see him. So let's listen to what he has to say.
Try to get food, over see VDM.
Yes, so we need food to feed the body that takes the pain.
The body that took the beating.
Needs to eat.
Needs to eat.
Mangoes.
Drop the mango out there. Okay. Man, they come back. What's happening? What's happening? Bro, what's happening? Say anything? Come on, here, come. Say anything?
Say standing order.
Say
standing order day that may nobody see him for today. Even food. May nobody can't give him food. Say them they'll give him food.
Guys, can you hear
them? Wait, say they'll give him food. Now them won't give him food.
Say man, we know about food. Say them they go chop for them. We know what about food.
Now them won't give him food.
Now then, now who else give them food?
Share when I see this when I talk see them plan to do what they want to do. No, they go. No wala. Nigerians like where they go. No wala. But what's happening? Eh?
They were not allowed to give him food.
You know the dog. You know what happened? What happened? Say
Standing order to not give him food, to not see him,
to not
open his cell.
Okay.
Nobody can see him until we talk to that CIA on Monday, and that's only on Monday.
Wait. So now as we stand like this now. What do you do?
We'll try.
Now they will give him food. So anyway, to go up.
Me, I don't tell them, so we don't really trust anything we want to come. We'll try to get that guy number, call him, try to reason with him.
No one, anything with the game. Currently here at the EFCC headquarters, trying to get food, oversee video.
So guys, you heard there, they are trying to keep him in incommunicado. So you guys heard where they said that there's a standing order that it should not be seen, nobody should see him, he should not speak to anybody, they can't bring him anything. So his friend just went there now to go obviously give him food. And you be all heard to say that they said there's a standing order that it should not be seen. They will not, nobody should give him anything. This prison cell should not be opened. Obviously, EFCC are alleging that they will feed him. So they are keeping him incommunicado. This is not fair. This is not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. So I'm reading your comment, guys. We are going to round up. I've got another 13 minutes and then we shall round up. I need to go eat. I need to go get something to eat. So my own thing now, obviously, whatever it is they are charging him for, Monday is just around the corner. My own thing is there should be evidence of life. People who are representing him should be able to confirm that he is well. That's the only thing that, if they want to hold him for whatever it is they said he has done, it's fine, let them hold him, but there should be an evidence of life somewhere. They should be able to confirm that he's fine. Okay? So Ayode, you said I don't pay any of my stuff with GTBank, okay? Dio Lighton said, no protest will ever work in Nigeria. Don't waste your precious time. You know, we can see NSAS. We also what happened in NSAS. They said nobody was spied. And then months later, when they did their investigation, they came out with their report that there was mass grave. If they said that nobody was spied during NSAS, so who would not put for the mass grave? Who the mass grave? Who were the mass grave? Who were, I mean, let me know. I can't speak English today. But that's that. Billy Ray said, you ladies don't know what is good for the country. You are quick to jump to conclusions and criticize. How are we criticizing VDM, Billy Ray? Maybe you've just joined the live stream. I don't understand what you mean by criticizing VDM. I don't think I've said anything here so far to criticize him, and I don't think anybody has said anything here to criticize him. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. This is another fella episode. This is another MKO episode. This is another MK. Like, obviously, he's been arrested. I would have thought that they would have given, when his lawyer went to go see him, they would have given him the lawyer. They would have given the lawyer the what's it called? What's it called that when they arrest him? Arrest warrant. What was written on the arrest warrant? One was stated on the arrest warrant. At least that way, you will be able, the lawyer will be able to know what they are arresting him for. Because this one that they are not talking to anybody. So what was written on his arrest warrant? Because it's been alleged that yes, there's an arrest warrant. What was he arrested for? Is that not the purpose of arrest warrant? Now they are telling us that we should not even trust his lawyer. They are telling us we should not trust his lawyer. Guys, I have another 10 minutes to go and I'm going to round up. Hello, Zino, how are you? Vivian V said, I know VDM has done some good deeds, but he has stepped on. Exactly, I said that yesterday. You know, he's ruffled a lot of waters, and this arrest could just be coming from either, or we don't know who exactly. It just so happened that it was in GTB, and it was from there it was carted away. So it could be anybody that we don't know. For now, we don't know who's behind his arrest. We don't know. We don't know. All Francis Demos in power. That this is not right. I wish him well. I'm wishing him all the best as well. But like I said, obviously you get being arrested on the Friday is the wrong thing. It's the wrong day to get. Even here in the UK, if they arrest you on the Friday, now Monday you go fit to talk to anybody. But as it is, yeah, they are keeping him incommunicado. That's what we know for now. That's what we know for now. So people are replying you, Billy Ray, because like I said, I don't know where you've heard us. We've not insulted him in any way. We are just clamoring for the fact that there should be evidence of life. Yes, he has talked about a lot of people. In fact, people are now even laughing at him now that Shebi he was making fun of Jollof right, Mr. Jollof. That was making a fun. This is not. I don't think this is time for him to make fun. And also, people are also bringing us back to Lil Kesh. That as we are all now clamoring for him to be released, though, that do we remember what he did to Lil Kesh? That nobody has heard from that guy, and that's true also. That's why I'm saying that yes, VDM has tussled, he has ruffled a lot of waters. Yes, I did. I think I spoke briefly about his case with that Lil Kesh then, and since then we've not heard from Lil Kesh. We don't know if whatever is happening to Lil Kesh right now. We don't know if he has a hand in it. We don't know if he has a hand in it. So yeah. I'm reading your comment, guys. Please listen very carefully before concluding. Yes, Omosola, my sister, thank you so much. My sister, thank you for your good work. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Please like the live stream for me. There's 118. Can we take the like to 50, please? Anna's expression said, the truth is that Tinubu government is scared of VDM. But why are they scared of him? What does VDM know? Why are they scared of him? He is a force they cannot reckon with. He is very stubborn and won't stop except they fire him. You just lack tax. Anyway, guys, I don't think there's any more updates so far. So that's just what I've seen so far from his friend. And let me just refresh my page again. Guys, I'm rounding up in about, I've been here for 2 hours, so I'm rounding up in about 5 minutes, I think. So that's
Can I say something?
Yes, Abby.
I'm sorry, is everybody in Nigeria or even abroad or every Nigerian aware that if they wanted to buy VDM, they would have pied him by now and nothing will happen? I don't know if you guys understand that. All this, they are scared of him. If that was their intention, what do you think is going to happen?
I guess so, yeah.
There are quite people before that know that VDM is not a quarter of and nothing happened. We've all moved on. Please, let's be honest. I'm just saying. But yeah, he's actually in the grand scheme of things. VDM is actually nobody.
Exactly. But then, I'm of the opinion that he still has some sort of backends, because the way he comes out, talk, like he was still calling out EFCC a few days ago, say he was even shading people from APC, say God punish them and stuff like that. Shade that me won't come out there and come and say God punish.
No, that's the reason why he's not been touched so far. But let's not act like there's any fear that will cause, if Tinubu decides that he means him, even Seyi Sef, the son of Seyi Tinubu, if he decides he wants him bide, he's going. Let's not, some of these people just don't even think he's that important in the grand scheme of things. And actually, if he was, certain things would have changed. Every time that he holds them accountable, nothing changes. Because it's just like he can just be like any other blogger that actually talks.
Yeah, true.
He is bold, yes, by all means. A lot of youth actually like follow him and know. That's about it. That's actually the difference between VDM and many other bloggers that speak the truth.
Yeah, I understand.
Let's be honest. It's just his backing. I agree with you that he has people that maybe godfathers or whatever that look after him by all means, right? And that's how Nigeria works. But let's be honest, I don't think that he's that untouchable or anybody's scared of him. Who's scared of him? Tinubu. Please, let's be serious. No, I don't think so.
Thank you so much, Abby. Right. Thank you, everybody. I am going to draw the curtain here. And yeah, I've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Ayodele said, Nigeria is making me sick. Me, last night when I was talking, I had a headache. It took me almost 2 hours before I could go to sleep because my head was banging because obviously I was just thinking about Nigeria. I was just thinking about Nigeria, and that's Ayulolo that was talking earlier on that I've just gone to look at your page. You only have 9,000 views. The highest of views is 9,000. It's not about the views here. These are concerning matters that concerns each and every Nigerian in diaspora. So if these things are happening, and you're like, oh, I can't say because I'm here, I can't say because I am okay here that I should not talk about. I still have loved ones back home in Nigeria. I still have people that I care about back home in Nigeria. So because of that, I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm not going to keep quiet because being in this society that I am, it's opened my eyes to see a lot of things that have been done in Nigeria that is absolutely wrong, that should not even be happening. Being here in a more civilized world has made me see so many things that have been done in Nigeria illegally towards citizens. But who am I? Who am I? I only have my platform. Let's say post I saw earlier on that the lady was like, come, it is people like you in diaspora that can talk. Because we are aware we cannot face persecution. We can still face persecution though, because if I decide to travel to Nigeria tomorrow now and they grab me, they'll be like, now that one way they talk for you to be this. Even at that, we still have to be very, very careful when we put things across as well. Because like I always say, what, things here, they are allegedly, I'm only putting across what I have seen on social media. They are not my thoughts. Yes, I do have my thoughts a few times, but all of the things I've shared so far, that I've recorded, the videos that I've shared with you guys, it's all we've seen. But yes, we are allowed to express our opinion as well. Because I don't want to say, I go enter Nigeria tomorrow. So they will say, now that won't be this way they talk for YouTube. I still want to be able to enter Nigeria tomorrow. I don't have any godfather.
Also, that is actually such a dumb thing to say. So you think because someone is in diaspora, we don't want a better country to go to. Mom of 5 here literally said that she's been planning to take her children back.
Yes,
these are the things that you're worried about, even taking your children back because the country is in a terrible state. You won't take your children back, let somebody be kidnapped. These are the issues. Also, you guys don't understand how much as immigrants we go through because no one respects our country.
Yeah.
I am often scared to say I'm Nigerian because of the reputation that we have. So it doesn't only affect Nigerians living in Nigeria. I sometimes don't want to say I'm Nigerian because we have such a bad reputation, not even just from the crime standpoint, but the fact that even our leaders are not respected. They have not held themselves to a high esteem enough to command respect. So don't make it seem like it only affects you guys. We want to go back to, and it is scary because with their security issues and all of these things.
Yeah.
Look at that guy from what's it called? He's actually people that watch that other live stream know that he's actually my ex-boss, TJ.
Yeah.
He only went, but he lives in Canada now. He only went quickly and Nigeria happened to him. So what are you talking about? It affects all of us. My grandparents live in Nigeria. I have friends that I went to school with, cousins. Like, I don't want anything to happen to them.
Yes,
and most especially, even for my own selfish interest, I want to be able to say I'm Nigerian with my full chest and be proud of
it.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? It's such a stupid point.
So what, Rose Danny, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What girl? I don't understand you. She's supported to live for injustice, and that's not right. How is she supporting injustice? Are you, Rose, do you know what you're talking about? I don't understand you, and I'm not going to read your comments. And also, I was talking earlier on about, obviously, just because Abby raised that now, about that TJ guy. Somebody, a big girl, a Omobabolowo in Nigeria, struck him, hit him with a car. And common sense as a healthcare worker is that you help him get to the nearest hospital. But no, she would try to flee the scene. And yes, it took 3 hospitals to admit this guy, and upon which by the time they admitted him, he was dead. He was gone. Can you imagine? 2 hospitals rejected him. With the first hospital, if they've accepted him at the first hospital, he could have lived. The second hospital rejected him. If they accepted him at the second hospital, he could have lived. Third hospital, where they confirmed him dead. He's a Canadian, he's a Nigerian who lives in Canada. He only went to Nigeria for whatever reason. And that happened to him. And that's what we are saying here. Also, I was just talking earlier on about the fact that some hospitals in Nigeria, as allegedly claimed, UCH was the hospital that was mentioned that patients are being told to bring generator. Because hospital cannot afford electricity or they do not have electricity, even though they've come to debunk this. And then President Tinubu traveled abroad for 2 weeks. He came back. He's putting out a bill of 100 billion naira for solar panel on Aso Rock. Come, how is Aso Rock solving the problems of Nigerian hospitals? Not long after that, a man came out to cry at the fact that his wife died on an operating table because NEPA took lights. Hospital they don't get petrol for generator. By the time they were able to get generator to start working, his wife has passed away on an operating table. Tell me how this government is actually helping any Nigerian living in Nigeria right now. Tell me. And then some dingbats will come here and say, hey, because you're in diaspora, stay there. I have loved ones. I have families. I have friends that I care about in Nigeria. And that is the more reason why I still want to be able to go back to Nigeria. Hello, Mr. Michael. Welcome. Things happening back home in Nigeria is affecting me here as well. I'm trying not to be emotional right now because that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. Nigeria is not what we want it to be. And there are some people who think that because I am here, that I'm living a perfect life. How many days ago did I upload a video about how tax is killing Nigerians here? How Nigerians are doing multiple jobs to make ends meet. If Nigeria was good, they would not be here carrying out multiple jobs. Do you know the exchange rate of £1 to Nigerian naira? Do you know? £1 to Nigerian naira is over 3,000 naira. £1 is over 3,000 naira in Nigeria. And some of you think, oh yeah, we are living better here. Do you think I want to go to work every day and work 50 hours a week? And then half of my wages is being taken away by taxes? And we've heard of news of Nigerians buying at work, some dropping dead because they are doing multiple hours of job. If Nigeria is safe, if Nigeria is okay, those people will not be jackpotting. If we have that security, if we have that adequate electricity that President Tinubu promised Nigerians, people will not be living. If nurses are being paid the wages they deserve, nurses and doctors will not be jackpotting at the extreme rate at which they are living Nigeria. I'm trying to hold my tears here. I've got parents back home that I care about. I've got siblings, I've got friends that I care about, which I don't want anything to happen to them. If I have the will, I will take every one of them out of Nigeria. But I don't have it. I don't have it. And we are talking here, and some people are still coming and say, this is that. You know what, guys? I'm going to read your comments and I'm going to end this live stream because I don't want to cry. I don't want to. I don't want to. I was still talking about the lives that were lost how many weeks ago. Our president is here to freaking drop a press release about that. And he sent a delegate to Italy to go mourn a pope who died at the age of 88. He died peacefully at 88. And he sent delegates with Nigerians' money, hard-earned Nigerian money. When we have people that are being paid and nothing has been done. And now he went to Europe or France for 2 weeks. He came back. 100 billion naira for solar panel. What happened to generator? What happened to maybe those massive plants? What happened to having that? You want to spend all of that money on solar panel. Nigeria, I'm going to read your comments, guys, and I'm going to round up, okay? Right, I'm not reading Rose Danny because I'm not understanding what you're talking about. There's nobody siding injustice here. And if you have to be a Nigerian, and I don't even think that you really actually need to be a Nigerian to actually know what is happening. Okay? So I'm sorry, Rose Danny, I would not be reading your comments. Vivian said, your point is clear. Please, some of us cannot read. Exactly, thank you. I'm not the only one having issue with you, Rose. Everybody in the comment section having an issue with your comments. So Amor said documents to prove that Democratic Republic of Nigeria is real has been submitted to necessary places being done by Mama Mutukwe. I'm going to read about. I've actually taken down her name. Hello, Mr. Michael. I'm rounding up, guys. I don't think Rose is all right because everybody is asking. And Rose, if you're all right, please reply in the comment section. Exactly, he's always traveling. He's always going abroad for medical check. Why don't he go to government hospitals in Nigeria for his health check? Since Obama was a president of the United States, we've never heard that Obama traveled out of US to go somewhere else for his medical checkup. We've never heard of UK Prime Minister traveling out of the UK for personal checkup. But our President Tinubu, he travels out of Nigeria every three months. Why is he not going to? Let him go to UCH. Let him go to a government hospital in Nigeria for his checkup. Michael said, please, is there a working government? That's questions. In my own opinion, we don't have a working government, and I've always said it. We don't have a working government. We don't have a functional justice system. We don't have nothing in Nigeria. I'm afraid we don't have anything, and people are crying in the process. It's all right, Michael. We are all in a state where we are today. Yeah, people are kind of like, replying to Rose there. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to end this live stream, guys. I've been here for a while. I'm just going to go get something to eat. And like I said, guys, if there's anything else, if I find anything else later on, I'm going to bring it here. Okay? I just thought that other protest, and I actually agree with what Abby said earlier on, that, you know what, our forefathers our parents, people before us, should have fought this battle for us, and maybe if they fought that battle, it would be easier for my generation to fight it. So if the generation before us have not stood up to this government, and people in my generation are trying their best, we are doing it because we don't want the generation coming behind us to have to face what we are facing. And if some of the people in my generation are refusing to put all of their weight on it, I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. For somebody like me, I would say I am lucky that my children are not in Nigeria, but it is my dream to be able to take them home to their origin. Do I want to take them back now with what Nigeria is looking like? No. And I've always made this clear when I was talking about the case of Selena and Afiba, like how two young girls could go visit somebody until tomorrow, nobody seems to know where they are. Nigerian police freaking messed up that case. Nobody knew what happened to them. Nobody. And if that is in Nigeria, I'm hoping that I'll be able to take my young adult daughters too. That is in Nigeria, I'm hoping that I want to be able to take my young adult sons too. I'm sorry, I can't. Even though it's what I really want to do, but I can't take them there. I was just discussing with Abby that, I really want to take them for Christmas this year. I want them to go and experience Christmas in Nigeria. But with what is happening, I can't. Nigeria have its real working system. Guys, please like this live stream for me. I'm rounding up, guys. They are going for holiday. Why can't they go to Oniru Beach for holiday? Let them go to Oniru Beach for holiday rather than going abroad. They should go to Oniru Beach for holiday. Exactly. Ayodeji, God is dealing with them, and they've only just started. 075, have you seen the video of the missing girl? I've seen it all. I'm trying to understand the story, so I'm still going to bring it. Zeno, I've seen the story. I'm trying to understand it. Obviously, it's related to church. They tinted their hair blonde. She sold all of her properties. She was incommunicado, and she was saying that her family could send her an email. Like, I've seen that story. Zeno, I'm still just looking at it. I don't know if I want to talk about it or not, but I've actually seen it. Exactly, it's been a year. I saw the post of Zeno. I saw it because she told God called her, and now her family can exactly. It's crazy. I know Happy. Zeno, I've seen that story. Joy Mommy said, I think Rose met with but does not know how to put her sentences or words. Maybe because when I was reading her comment, I was like, I'm sorry. I don't want another person to give me unnecessary headache. Because she was insulting Abby here. She insulted Abby because Abby was the one who just finished speaking on speaking, and then I saw her comment like, no, I'm not gonna, if you're gonna come to my channel and insult people, then I'm not gonna read your comments. So Anyway, guys, I've been here. This is the longest I've ever been on a live stream. And that's how much I love my country. That's how I love my country. Like I said, guys, I'm going to go. But yes, so far, VDM has been placed on incommunicado. We are not saying the forces should not do their job. But if you're going to arrest somebody, identify yourself. Show them the arrest warrant. Let them know why they are being arrested. Because as it is now, we just know that VeryDarkMan has been arrested. We do not know why he's been arrested. EFCC has not come out to say anything. GTB has not come out to say anything. His lawyer said he's not seeing him. And from the update from his friend there, he's been placed on incommunicado that there's a standing order that nobody should speak to him. His prison door should not be opened, blah, 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 that they will feed him. And his friend is alleging that they are planning on unaliving him. And like I said, that's a huge allegation that for the fact that he came out to say that you would think that EFCC will at some point release a press release to say, oh, that's, because that's a strong allegation. That is a strong allegation. That's a strong allegation. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go now. If you have the chance to watch this back, please leave your thought and opinion. And please drop ideas. Drop how you think how Nigeria is going to get better. Drop what you think is going to help Nigeria get better. Titemi pe gbogbo àwọn tó ń dàlú yẹn rú kọ́lọ́run ṣe wọ́n bí Abacha. You all know how they took Abacha out. Kọ́lọ́run ṣe gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí gbogbo wọn jẹ apple, kí wọ́n sùn kí wọ́n má jí. Those who are ruffling, those who are troubling the waters in Nigeria, let them eat apple like Abacha. That's my home because we don't have the power. As it's like, I just have to put it in Yoruba. Kí gbogbo wọn jẹ apple bí Abacha. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń da Nigeria rú. Obìnrin ni o, ọkùnrin ni o, àgbàlagbà ni o, ọmọdé ni o, kí gbogbo wọn jẹ apple bí Abacha. Ṣùgbọ́n èyí tó bá mọ̀ pé òun ò da Nigeria rú, kọ́lọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, kọ́lọ́run ṣọ́ ẹbí ẹ̀. That is my take in this. I just have to put it in Yoruba. If they like, let them go and be translating for one another. But I've said what I have to say in Nigeria, in Yoruba. That's my whole. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys later on. I've got a live stream where I'm hoping that we will discuss about Osinachi. Obviously, the sentencing surrounding that's just the sentence that was passed down to Osinachi's husband. So just want to discuss that, and yeah, that's pretty much that. And if I find anything else before then, I might just come back again and do another live stream because nowadays it's very, very tiring to edit videos. Before I set up my lighting, before I set up my camera, and to come and be editing videos again. But live stream, you can. I know some people don't like watching long videos, so hence why I'm still trying to accommodate short videos and editing. But guys, also don't forget to join my membership, guys. And if you look at underneath the comment on your screen, you have all of my contact details. There's somebody who has also reached out to me again to talk about this Oluomo of Debbie, who allegedly defrauded him again of COS. I'm still talking to that person now. That person said that he's terrified, and I've told him, come. I will be confidential with your details. I will not share your details. I'm chatting with that person on my Instagram DM now. I've told this person that if you really want me to talk about this person is based in the UK, and he has alleged that Oluomo allegedly scammed him last year. So I've told him that I need details. I need proof. If you have evidence, I will come here and call him out. And then I will forward the details of the information you have about this scamming. I'm going to forward this to people who are also in that group with him, so that they can also put fire on him on X. Yes, Abby, that person was just talking to me.
Can I say something? You see, this thing is the problem we have with Nigerians. Whether it's Tinubu, whether it's Oluomo, we move on too quickly. The next thing I will start talking about somebody's wedding. The next thing that JP will get married, that will be our priority. Because think about in the grand scheme of things, who cares if an influencer and her musician from Uganda, which country, Tanzania gets married? Nigerians like trivial news and we move on so quickly. All that pressure that Olu wasn't the other one on X. The other guy, Omolomo was putting on, he has left it. This VDM matter now. Next week, we will leave it.
We leave it exactly.
We don't. Then the next thing, they will not distract us with one rubbish like Portable or one wedding. Or we'll just get distracted and leave the serious matters every single time. I just remembered, even me, I'm calling myself out because I forgot about Oluomo. If you know
about Oluomo, I'm still on the scale because
I'm saying that I forgot for a sec.
People have reached out to me, but they are terrified of shit. And I'm like, come, if you want me to call him out, I can't call him out on first. No, you need to give me proof. I need to be seeing the proof. If you give me the proof, I'll come out here and call him out. Even before I call him out, he was in my DM trying to threaten me, even though I have information from people that said he allegedly scammed them. So if there's any of you in my DM, if you want me to put him on a blast, come. And like I said, I will help you take the case to police station to go and report. But I need your proof, your details, your communication between both of you, how you paid him money, how he's been able to return some of your money. If you don't give me any of that, I'm sorry, I'm not going to come out here and call him out. So you are in my DM talking to me, but you're like, oh, you are scared. Then maybe you should not speak to me. Because this man,
what are you going to do for them?
He was in my DM trying to threaten him. I'm like, come, look face where who you want threatening. I don't date this country for a very long time. You threaten me and go straight to the police station and file a complaint straight away.
But yeah, that thing is tiring. We move on from actual issues quickly to trivial issues, and that's the one that will drag out for weeks. And I don't know. And initially, I used to see it as when people are so troubled, right? You're looking for an avenue to just relax. So that's how I used to see it. But no, it's getting worse.
It is. Things
are too bad for us to be using trivial issues to just hold body, just manage for now. Because another nonsense now is going to trend now. Portable or one of these random people, and we'll leave.
Portable's already trending now. It came out again.
No, I'm using Portable as an example, but anything can even be a wedding of a celebrity or somebody beat her husband. I'm not saying that somebody beat her husband or his wife is a good thing, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not our business. That's family issue. We will leave the actual issues that affect every Nigerian, and let's start talking about trivial issues. Somebody did not tell their wife that he had a child before. Please. Why is that what is getting 7 million views? 10 million views. Do you understand?
Yeah, true. I agree with you. Yeah, it is.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, I've seen comments again, like lots of comments. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna round up now. I really need to go do some cooking, do some food shop. And yeah, like I said, if there's anything again, I'm gonna be back here. Okay, I'm gonna be back here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. As a Nigerian, you and I should be. If you are wherever you are in diaspora, let me remove my glasses. It's because of my migraine that I put on my glasses. So wherever you are in diaspora, as long as you are in Nigeria, you need to be speaking up about this, because what I'm doing now is for the future of my children. Okay, like I said, I want my children to be able to go to Nigeria. They've been asking me to take them to Nigeria. And if Nigeria remains the way it is right now, I don't think I want to take them. Okay. So this is my platform. This is the only thing I can do. I don't have billions to support anybody to go and be, So this is my platform, and I'm going to call out the wrong when I see it, and I'm going to give the flowers to whoever is saying the right thing. But for me, I mean, my only platform to use in this. And with that being said, guys, if you're able to watch this video back, please like, subscribe, drop your thought and opinion based. If you have the chance, like if you don't have data, don't say memo 5, your video is too long. If you don't have data, maybe just watch a little bit of it and drop your thoughts and opinion. Okay. And also share this video. Like I said, there's going to be further, I'm going to be coming here back to back with live streams. And yeah, if you have any business, if you're a small business owner, either in the UK or in Nigeria, and you want me to shout out your products while I'm on live stream, I can do it for Quinishi, for small money that is not going to be too expensive. And please feel free to join my membership as well. My membership is just a way that you can support me on my channel to say, oh, that mom of 5, you're doing great. Take this, go buy yourself a coffee. And also, I know some people don't like giving on YouTube, because YouTube takes percentage. Whatever you give to me on YouTube will take percentage. So people will ask for my PayPal. If you look at the screen underneath the comment there, you see all of my contact details, my email is there, my PayPal is there. I also have a small side business as well. I sell scented candles in the UK, so that's my shop candle there, my candle shop on TikTok there. So guys, let me go, and thank you for those of you who have been with me. It's a big almost 3 hours we've been here, and we should all be talking about this. Okay, it's not just because it's VeryDarkMan. We should all be talking about this. There's a lot of before you even finish one topic, there's another topic. I went to bed last night, I woke up this morning, there's a whole new different talk again about Nigeria. We can't do it all, but the one that you start, maybe we should stick with it. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys later at some point. And before you click out, please take the like to 100. We have at some point I had 140 of you watching me, and I only have 51 likes so far. Please like, if you've not yet liked this show, please like before you click out, okay? and I will see you guys at some point today or at some point later on. All right. Thank you guys and have a lovely weekend. Okay.